Hey everybody. Hey Auntie Lynn. Hey Robert. What's going on, y'all? Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I did. I enjoyed it. It's over. Okay? Yeah. Relaxing. All of that shit. So yes, I did. Hold on, y'all. Oh, yes. So yes, how was everyone weekend? This gonna be a short week, y'all, because Monday was a holiday. So this definitely gonna be a whole short week here. Auntie Lynn, hey girl. Hey, hey, hey. I'm waiting for some more people to come in. Yep, I hope everybody had some cookouts, I guess. Honey, I relaxed. I stayed in my bed. Well, I didn't stay in the bed all day, but I sure got the hell in there early. Hmm. Yes, indeed, honey. Yeah, I relaxed yesterday, honey. Yes, I did, Auntie. Ooh, child, it is. Ooh, baby, it's crazy. Sometimes you gotta take a break, honey, from these YouTube streets, honey. You got to take your break, relax your mind, your body, and your soul. Hmm. Yes, you do. 'Cause things can get kind of crazy. Yeah, I see. I seen BB over there still at John Boy house over there. Yeah, I see she over there. She had the two girls out. In the backyard. Enjoying themselves. I said, well, okay. Yes, it's crazy on those YouTube streets. Yes, it is, Auntie. Ooh, baby. I gotta change my. I don't know why my thing be saying test up here. I gotta change that to my name. I don't know what the hell be going on. Sometimes I don't know what I be doing, but I have to change that. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So y'all, I don't know if y'all following the story of Papoose and his gonna be, I guess, soon to be ex-wife. Then I'm put in for everything. Auntie, did you ever follow them? Hmm. Hey, open book. Hey, Tuesdays. Hey. Oh, yesterday. Okay. 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 And I see Miss Nettle crashing out. Oh Lord, everybody crashing out on YouTube. What's going on? Miss Nettle crashing out. Oh, oh God. Remy and Papoose, they crashing out. And I don't know if y'all followed the lady and her daughter, Miss Shirley, because I was following her before, all this shit came out. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Mm-mm. This is just crazy. Um, I'm team papoose, but I do think it's weird. All of a sudden, he filed on the day I thought they'd been filed. I did too, sis. I did too. Maybe you think that he didn't have the money to file for the divorce? It's trafficking. I am on the social media streets. Yeah, I want to talk. I'll probably do a story on that tomorrow. I'll probably do a story on that tomorrow. Hey, Auntie Cherry. Yeah. I mean, I can touch on some of it today, but I actually, what's up, Brittany, baby? I mean, it's just a lot, right? Okay, so we're going to touch on Papoose and um, the soon-to-be ex-wife. I mean, and we can touch on um, the lady, Miss Shirley. Now, I don't know if y'all seen it, but I got to pull it up from YouTube because I don't have Facebook downloaded on my laptop. But the guy, and then because I don't want to be all over the place. So let's touch on this first. Then I'm gonna go to Papoose, right? The guy that turned that called the cops on Miss Shirley's mother, he identified himself, y'all. He identified himself. Oh, he's all over Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. He identified himself. He said he was the one that called CPS on her for the baby because they felt like she was trafficking the baby. I'm gonna leave it as that, and that's allegedly because I don't know that and I don't believe that. Okay, but he did identify himself that he did do that. I was trying to cool out, but the barbecue this weekend, but the streets was crazy. I didn't even know what all it was going on. Girl, I try not even find out to be honest. I ain't even gonna fuck with it. Um, Thank you, Brittany. Auntie Lynn said I saw that. Yes. Now, let me just say this. We have a lot of jealous people in this world, and a lot of jealous people on these internets, okay? So they're gonna do anything to break down a single mom that's trying to make it with her daughter or her son or whoever the situation may be. Okay. Now, this is what I'm hearing allegedly. I don't know, so I'm not going to say this is factual, y'all, because I don't know. But I do know that her daughter's supposed to be taking some tests because they're trying to say that men, she was sitting on men laps and all this stuff with men. I don't know what the situation is. Okay, this is what I'm hearing through the media. I don't know. I'm not going to say that's what happened on my platform because I don't know. And I don't want to put out no fake information. But when she went to the police station, it was a lot said behind the scenes that what is going on with the little girl. It may have been multiple people. It may have been, but that guy sure can. And motherfucker, you gonna sit out here and identify yourself that you think it was okay that you told on this lady, but I ain't even gonna go there. Okay? But if y'all smart in the chat, y'all won't know what I was going to say. You better watch your goddamn kids around his motherfucking ass. Okay? Because you look like you one of them. Okay? You look like you jealous. Okay? Now, people keep talking about a red dress. I didn't see the red dress. People say they didn't like when she had that red dress on. If anybody see that red dress, please send that red dress to me because I don't know what red dress these people are talking about. Okay? A lot of people saying that they disagree with it with some of the like she went on, what's that? Was that Jennifer Hudson or somebody talk show she went on? They disagree with it that when people is having her on their talk shows, they saying that she's a kid, she should not be going on talk shows. Where the fuck they do that at? There's nothing wrong with that 4-year-old going on a talk show. I follow a lady right now with twins. Okay, twin girls, but right now they're 12. But when her twins was young, her kids was on all the talk shows. Okay, her kids doing well now. Still on talk show, got their own hair product out 12 years old. Okay, and her kids was on talk shows. So I don't understand why her daughter can't be on talk shows. Like, what is the problem? Now, with the little dancing thing, okay, I can understand some of that with little, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But I feel like some of this stuff is jealousy. Okay, I seen the red dress video. Well, somebody send it to me, goddamn it. I need to see the red dress shit. The twins with the pretty eyes, right? Yeah, They got pretty eyes, long hair. Their mother is beautiful. Their father is from another. Well, y'all, I ain't gonna say all that, but anyway, their father is white. Okay, and that's not really their father. Their father adopted these twins when he met their mom, but the mom did have a baby by her husband, and the little boy name is Jersey. I don't know if y'all know this couple, but this is a very intelligent, smart couple, beautiful couple. I've been following them since their twins was like 3 years old before she had his baby. But the twins do know it's not their father, but the man adopted those twins when they was like 3-4 years old when he married the mother. But now those twins have been on all type of talk shows. Those twins got hair product out. They have everything. Y'all didn't give this lady a chance. Y'all think this lady just came out here and put her daughter out there for money. Y'all need to do some people really need to do their background search on this woman. This lady was doing a lot of things before her daughter went viral with boots on the ground. I promise y'all that. Okay? This lady already had big platforms doing things before her daughter became viral. Now, do I like all the dances? I gotta say no, I don't. But will I call CPS on her? No, I would not. That's not what I do. Okay? I don't think this lady is throwing her daughter out here for men. I never had that in my mind. That's a nasty thinking. That's a nasty way of thinking. You understand what I'm saying? I never knew all the time I've been following her that she had a teenage daughter until she came on her live and she said it. She even showed her daughter, right? So they are saying, yeah, your daughter need to go to fucking school. That's getting malicious with the lady. The lady kids go to school, y'all. Her 4-year-old daughter is in school, homeschool, and her teenage daughter is homeschool also. Okay? I don't know what the hell to say, Lord Jesus. What's up, Open Book?
Hey, D. Hey, Chad. Oh, girl, I just had to come up for a little bit. These people getting on my nerves. With you on that, I'm just like, okay. Oh, and I sent you the video with the red dress.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Open Book. Thank you.
With that, the red dress video, I just think it was supposed to be a cute little dress-up skit type of thing. However, in my opinion, the song and some of the other people I talked to in my chat yesterday, they were saying that the song choice was too grown up for that baby, you know. And so I agree with that. Maybe having maybe another song behind it, because little girls do play dress up. And like you said,
yes,
where are people's minds at that are thinking such nasty thoughts about a little girl dancing? Like we used to, even as a child, we would get in front. I would be with my little cousins, friends in the neighborhood, the elderly people sitting in chairs, and we would get up there dancing to Ring Around the Roses, Little Sally Walker. Like it wasn't anything taken like in a nasty way. And so I agree with you too, that some of the moves are not appropriate, but maybe her mother can show her how to modify certain moves where her butt is not sticking out so much, or, you know, because they like the little hip part in the boots on the ground dance, you know.
Right.
So maybe just look, baby, let me show you another cute way to do it, and so forth. And then people were saying about the nightclub. She said that she has.
Now let me ask you a question, Open Book. Did you see her in a nightclub? Because let me tell you what I saw. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw that girl in the club, it was daytime, right? And it was people in the club, and they was not selling drinks, right? And they had a cookout, and she was selling her boots on the ground fans. She was selling the fans for $20, right? With her picture up there. And it was pink or what, because you can tell her favorite color is pink. Now that's what I saw. I didn't see her in no nightclub. Did you see her in the nightclub?
Either. No, I haven't either. That's why I'm trying to see, because D, what I think is happening, people are putting stuff out there and people are just
Mm-hmm.
running with it and
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
spreading. Like one person said, "Oh, she got an OnlyFans." Everybody talking about she got an
And
OnlyFans
that was
account.
not no only fans. That was like people, And you know what? I just felt so bad, open book. I really did, because it touched me. Like, I mean, they don't really know this lady. Like, look this lady up. This lady was something before her daughter became viral. This lady
Right.
has helped people. This lady owned their businesses. This lady had money. She's not a slouch. She
Right.
can't help that her daughter went viral. She can't help that.
Exactly. Yep. That's what I think happened. And I see Haley Tay, she said they were selling alcohol. Well, in defense of that, when we go to these fairs, like I know here in Dallas, they sell alcohol at these fairs and things. But she said there were kids there also at these events. It's not just an adult only
Okay,
event.
and you're right. Because in Jersey, where I live, we have events where it's alcohol letting kids be there.
Yeah, yeah, we do
Okay,
too.
we have events. I mean, come on now, we ain't down in the motherfucking bunch of ass way down in the country. I mean, come on, let's be real. We have events all the time here in the summertime that they have something going on the outside. They sell drinks, the kids be there. What's the problem? What is the problem? I think this is out of hate. A lot of this is very hateful that they're doing to this mother. Now, again, no, I don't like half of the dances. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't like half of the dances. Okay, but I don't believe
Yeah, I like the
they saying that this lady is extorting her child, trying to sell her child. Where the hell is they getting this shit from, open book?
I don't know where all of that is coming from. You could tell that little girl has been well taken care of.
Thank
You
you.
could go through her pictures. You can see how she's dressed. It's little things I think her mom probably just need to tighten up on. Like, she was on the interview on Jennifer Hudson, instead of saying, yeah, just say yes, or
Right.
yes, just little corrections like that out of grown folks' conversations. Because when she was popping off, her daughter was right there in the same room. So I probably
Right.
told her, go play while I'm handling a conversation that you don't need to be a part
I
of.
agree. I agree.
And little stuff like that, and maybe just kind of toning down some parts of the dance. Because like I was saying, my daughter is in dance in a lot of these dance clubs. We are, or the dance teams and things like that. We don't have I don't do the choreography. However, I let her show me, what are y'all doing for this next dance. Now,
Okay.
this song with your butt all out, you're popping. I say, now wait a second. We don't need to be doing a little popping like that. Maybe you could try, and I try to get her to do it a different way, because some of it is taught to them. Like this little girl, someone brought up a good point. She learned this dance from grown-ups. Okay, it's a
Right.
grown-up line dance. And so my thing is, her mom just probably is, if she's not going to do it, maybe get her a dance coach and say, okay, I want to make sure it's kid friendly for her body, because I get the concern for that. But as far as people saying, yeah, oh, she shouldn't be.
And that's why I'm glad you came up, open book, because I like how, I like how you don't be biased with stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You tell it how you see it. You know what I'm saying? You're not on that hateful shit, jealous shit. You know what I'm saying? So I do like when you come up and you put your input in it, and it does bother me as a parent that, I don't feel like it's all about money for this mom. I don't
think so
feel
either.
that. But these evil people think that. But this lady was something before her daughter became viral. She can't help her daughter got viral. She can't help that these people is offering her daughter on their talk shows. If somebody offered my granddaughter 5 years old on a talk show, you think I'm not going with her? Absolutely, right. I am. And say what the fuck you want to say and feel the fuck you want to feel. Period.
And that's how I feel, because I was my kids, they have their own channel, and I told them that I need them to let me see these videos.
Hey, Shelly, what's going on,
hey,
baby?
Shelly. Hey, Tracy. And I said, before y'all upload anything onto social media, like my daughter has her own Twitter, they have their own YouTube, I need to approve those videos.
Right.
Because they do.
Yeah, I follow, I think that's your son, right?
Yes, Mabry Crew, both of them.
Right, yeah, okay. No, you didn't ever send me your daughter channel. You sent me your
TikTok.
son.
TikTok. I need to
Oh,
see.
TikTok. Okay. I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's on TikTok. They have one the YouTube together, but I don't want her on there with her because she does the dances on there without me looking at what she's doing. Now,
And
some
then
stuff.
open book. I need to ask you a question, and I know you're gonna be honest with me.
Okay.
Do you okay? Before this happened with the little girl, Miss Shirley, right? They
Uh-huh.
are upset because the girl is called Miss Shirley, right? So when
Uh-huh.
she went on the lady talk show, they asked the mom, how did she come up with the name Miss Shirley? The mom said that one day she was taking her daughter out, and her daughter was acting up in the back seat. You know how babies crying in little car seats. And she said, not today, Miss Shirley. So she said she stuck with that name, Miss Shirley. So a lot of people see something wrong with the name Miss Shirley. Do you see anything wrong with the name Miss Shirley? And also, they said that people are saying they believe this baby was doing these things before this. But how can you say that if this baby was never put out there like that before she became viral? Only thing I always seen the mother take pictures of her and post her. What do you say about that?
Well, because I did hear her say about the Miss Shirley. Well, I those names can be catchy because, like, even okay, one example with me when I was a baby, my granny was like, "Oh, she like a little chi bird, chi, you know, doing the little sound." Do you know that name is stuck with me throughout my adult life, Chi? Okay,
Yeah.
then my cousin. She used to go into the house next door to my granny. My granny say, "Hey, Miss Chandler." She called her Miss, you know, Miss Chandler. And my daughter, her name is Miss Justice. You know, it's a part of their names for their
So
children.
you think the mother should have changed the name Miss Shirley for the
No,
little girl and gave her something else? What do you think about that?
no. If that's what if that baby is comfortable with that, then hey, what is wrong with it? It's a nickname. It's not her real
Thank
name.
you.
And to
Thank
be
you.
honest, it may be a little safer for her to use an alias. If
Thank
his
you.
name
Okay,
is
I
something.
knew you were gonna tell me the truth. That's why I asked you. Okay,
Yeah,
and I
I
want to make
was.
sure that I'm not the only one thinking it's nothing wrong with. I mean, what's wrong? I
Because
mean,
that's
I've
not.
not been on people page. I'm not following these people, but I done ran across so many people on YouTube, Facebook that's dogging this lady and
Yep, I've
her
seen
daughter.
it.
Oh my
Mhm.
God, they saying what? I swear to God, open book, and I swear on my mother. And you know I don't play about my mother. This lady had a live on her mother and Miss Shirley. Somebody in her comments called that baby a whore.
Oh
A
no.
whore, open book. Do you know how that shit made me feel? Like I don't even want to get emotional, but like, how could you
That's
call a
horrible.
baby a whore? Like that shit touched my heart. Like, yo, I would have blocked you immediately out of my chat. You would how you
Mhm.
feel, you better keep them type of feelings to yourself. You might not ever come in my chat and talk about a baby like that in my chat. A 4-year-old, and the lady said that and laughed open book when she put it in the chat. The content creator laughed. She thought that
Wow.
shit was funny. Open book, that shit really made me
Oh
cry.
yeah,
Like
that
that
makes me
shit was,
mad.
yeah, that shit hurt my
Because that's
heart.
because why my thing is this. Like okay, a lot of times the most of the comments, I'm not gonna say because that's a mean comment directed towards the child. A lot
Yeah,
of the comments where people say, "Oh, people just talking about my children, hating on my children." No, it's about something that they've noticed a concern that they're asking a parent to do something about. So
yeah.
all the nasty comments being directed towards the child, that's on another level. That's hateful. Like, why would you do that? And I think a lot of that stems from jealousy in
Yeah,
itself.
thank you, open book. Thank
Yeah,
you. I
that
said,
part.
damn, if they, because I asked myself, like, is these people really for this baby? Like they really don't like what the mother's doing for this baby? Or is this jealousy? Or they really for this baby's safety? Like I had to ask myself that. Because what I'm seeing, I don't think it's about safety, open book. From what I see, this is about jealousy. How could you call a baby a whore?
Right. And that's what, and my thing is too, okay, even the reason it went viral, first of all, it wasn't something that the mom did on purpose. She said
There you
that
go.
she showed her the new dance, which me and my daughter and Shelly, she knows, like, we talk about the newest dances and Justice, like, she'll catch on to it first, and I'll be like, well, show me how to do this, or, do you know how to do this? But her mom had told her about the dance, so she said she picked it up, and I guess she has like a dollhouse outside.
She do. Yeah, that shit nice, right? She do. She got a little dollhouse.
She has a nice little dollhouse. And she said, I put on her little clothes, put her on some boots, and she went out there and she did the little dance, and her mom recorded it. Well, from that video, because this is the other thing people have to think about. Once you get into something that's trending, okay, it caught up with the algorithm of something that's already trending, which is boots on the ground. All of the people doing the line dances and all of this. Now you get this little cute girl, beautiful little girl, who's now doing the dance. People started sharing it because now it's in an algorithm of boots on the ground and this line dance. So then she started garnering more and more followers, like 85,000 followers. It started going viral. So it wasn't anything that the mom did on purpose, but it just started getting all the attention. Then lo and behold, Jennifer Hudson, her crew, they picked up on it and invited the little girl onto the show. Now, my thing, she taught me how to do the little fan part, just watching her, because I didn't know how they would.
Yeah, because I didn't know how to do it. I'm like, wait a minute, how to do this? I'm like, wait, hold on.
I said,
and she do it better than me.
She do it better than me. I'm still trying to learn that little part, And so then they can't, like you said, the lady cannot help that her child has gone viral. She can't help that. Okay, it happened. The door was open, because best believe, if the Lord opens the door for my children to go viral and to go on shows, all of that. Okay, now I'm gonna have a say so in if they go to clubs. We're not doing all of that. The environments that I put them in, as a parent, you have to be aware of what takes place at these certain type of events. I don't care how popular they become.
Right.
We're not going to that location. We'll go here. We may not go over there. Okay, so you pick and choose. Now, I don't know what these people are seeing where it's like to the point, and they're talking about she's all at these different clubs and all these men doing XYZ. Like, the guy who sings the song, who made the song, they said picked up the little girl and took a picture. Now,
no, listen, that guy that made that song, Open Book, he was the one got that girl trending like this too. After she went viral, the guy did that. The guy, the one helped her mom come out to make the fans for her. The mom was selling the fans for $20. And let me tell you something. Everybody you see dance with that girl, they is in this club thing. They is in a group. Boots on the ground. They all got a fan thing, right? They go around the world. These people go around the world. So they has been inviting her daughter with them. And if you see, I don't know if you've seen it, but notice the little girl clothes that she wear, Open Book. These people is making her clothes.
Yep, she has some cute clothes.
Oh my God.
Those clothes you can tell are tailor-made. And my thing is this. If you listen to people will have you messing up your blessings. Okay.
Ooh, say it. Prep, what's going on, Prep? I want to give you a shout out, Prep. I love your videos. Keep them coming. I love them. They are very educated. They're not malicious. I just like the way you talk in them. I like everything you do with them. So keep them videos coming. I want to tell you, thank you so much, King.
Yes. And shout out to Pratt. He did my intro and outro for my channel. He is, y'all, awesome. If y'all don't know.
Yes, he's awesome. He is. He's awesome. I like how he break this stuff down. He don't call no names, being nasty about nothing. He just break it down the way he see it. And I love that. And I was waiting for you to come in my chat last week so I can tell you, but I didn't see you. So I see you in here now. So I want to give you your props about it. And I want to tell you, keep doing you. So yeah, the other outfit that she did, I think the other day she did a cute little video, and she had that short set on saying Miss Shirley. People is making those clothes for this little girl.
And she's, I mean, I like also her mom has taught her how to market, because when she was on the Jennifer Hudson show, she even said, yeah, y'all can buy my fan that says Miss Shirley. So
yes.
so different products, so she is a smart little girl with a huge personality.
Yes.
I don't
And
see.
I agree with you. I think maybe some things need to be redirected when it comes to the dancing situation. But
Right.
if I was the mother, I would not stop my daughter from doing what she's doing because this is a blessing from the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
This
And now,
girl has been here before. She's very intelligent, and you can
very,
tell. You can tell. She even promoted her own business that they having coming up. I think June the 6th. They're having a festival for all kids. They're gonna have little Kool-Aid drinks and all that cotton candy, all of that. Okay. So her mother not gonna stop her daughter blessings. Because by y'all sitting here calling CPS on this lady, trying to get this lady daughter taken away from her. Y'all don't never know what that girl can be by the time she get 12 and 13. That girl can be worth millions of dollars. For real.
agree, D. I agree. And that's what I'm saying. It just takes one moment. And I do get, concerns and things about the dance. And like I said, clubs. Then they were saying, now, D, you probably know more about this because this was one part I didn't really get good clarification on. Is she potty trained?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Because
Yes.
some people are saying, I don't know where that's coming from too. Some people are saying she's not potty trained. And I'm like, now look
Now
at
open book. Now don't believe that because why would a girl talk so educated and not potty trained?
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
She talked too good not to be potty trained. These people just throwing out stuff because a lot of these people is hating what's going on in this woman's life with her daughter. They are. Okay? This is not, some of these people is not doing this because of safety. They are doing this because they are jealous. And the man that made boots on the ground, he the one even made this baby bigger. He even did a video. Did you see that they did a video? That they made a video with the baby in it?
Not yet. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. They talked about that. They talked about the video.
Oh wow! And then Latae said people are thinking. I think people are not thinking about the bigger picture. The baby should not be there. The people do not need to be around that baby like that. Like my elder folks, she should be potty trained if she can dance.
She is potty trained. That baby do not wear no pampers. Where's y'all getting this from?
She said her mom said she was not potty trained.
No, I didn't hear them. I never heard the mama say that. And if you can look at that baby don't look like she got no pamper on when she be dancing. Because you can tell a baby with a pamper or a pull-up. You can tell that by the clothes that they wear. You can tell that. That baby don't look like that she got a pamper and a pull-up on. To me, I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all see something like that, send it something. And if she is, I'm not going to judge her. Okay? Because we don't know the reasons why. So I'm not even going to go there. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, Miss Shirley needs to be potty trained by 4 or 5. I'm hoping that she is. But that may be something, that she can work with her own. I don't know the reason either if she's not, because some kids do potty train later on. A late potty trainer. I know my son, he was potty trained, but it took a little bit for the nighttime part.
Yeah, nighttime is kind of like a little hard.
Yeah, it just depends. So I don't know about that part, but
I mean, because when she did that dance in her house with a lady, I think it could have been her mom's friend or whatever. She had some little bikey shorts on the little girl and a little t-shirt, and she was helping the lady do boots on the ground in her mom's house. Them pants did not look like she had a pamper on to me. Okay, goddamn, that butt would have been bigger than that. Okay, I didn't see that. I just didn't see it. But people need to think about if this was my granddaughter, will I like the backlash and the lies that's coming with this? Okay.
Right.
They don't think about that. All right. Because they're on the outside looking on the inside. Hateful, jealous, and being evil. And the first thing I want to do is pick up a phone and call CPS on somebody. I'm not even with all that shit. Okay. I'm not with all that shit calling CPS on nobody.
Yeah, I'm not for the CPS thing. And then I want to also know or get people's thoughts on this. What would be the difference between, because y'all know last year and this year, Blue Ivy has been on tour with Beyonce. Okay.
Facts.
And last year she was younger. Okay.
Facts.
Now, what's the difference between, and I love her, you know, and I'm so proud of her growth and what she's doing, but what's the difference between her getting on stage with grown folks, grown people in the audience, the songs that are being
There
sung,
you go,
okay,
open book. Tell
are
it.
grown songs, and gyrating, popping it, doing all of that for I think she was like 12. Okay. She's not grown. So, but we'll go and pay all that money to go to those concerts, and nobody's calling Beyonce out about that. So, what's the difference if this little girl goes to some venues where it's kids? Because her mom said those places may have grown-ups there, but it's kids there also. Like, I've gone to
And it
places
is. I have seen a lot of kids. Yes.
and it's kids and grown-ups there. Now, I'm not going to take them to a bar to perform or anything like that, but it's been outdoor events where it's going to be some kids there, carnivals, things of that sort.
Yes, Shelly
It's
Shell.
alcohol, you know. Yeah, Shelly, and like Shelly said earlier, these people that's up here talking about are gonna go home and do the same thing with their kids, try to get them ready and get them a deal. While you up here hating on this little girl, you need to be trying to get your child into something. You know,
And that's what Miss Shirley Mama said. She didn't want y'all to go out there and do the same thing I'm doing. So
yeah.
sitting here talking about my daughter, they even called the police on that lady. That lady had to take her and her daughter to the police station.
But Latae,
And
I think
answer
that
those
mom is going
allegations.
too. Isn't her mom going on tour with her? I would hope
Yes,
that.
her mom is
as
always on
her-
tour with her. Yes.
Yeah,
Her mom
she's
is.
gonna go on tour with her. I'm
And the
hoping.
guy at Open Book, I don't know if you've seen it, Fox 5 News invited the guy that made Boots on the Ground
Hold on
and
one
the
second.
mother and the little girl on the news station. Did you see that?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yes, yes. She was on it. She was on a talk show. I think that was Channel 5 News. Yes. The guy that made Boots on the Ground and her mom and the little girl. And I think she's been on two news stations, maybe 2 or 3. But her mom always was there. But I know one of them, Boots on the Ground, the guy that made that, he's definitely was with her one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he even said his song was not meant. He was on Ricky Smiley's show. He said that his song was not meant to be a line dance song when he first
Yes, he
created
did.
it.
Yes, he did.
And then all of a sudden, the line dance people, I don't know what, I forgot what he called their name or whatever. He said they contacted him and told him that they would like to use his song as a line dance song. And that's when he went to wherever they were or whatever. He went there, and lo and behold, he started going viral. Okay.
Sure did.
So
Sure did.
whatever is trending, or you never know, the video, the song, the book, the picture that will go viral in your life. You never know.
Yeah, you don't know what God got for you. This is all God's timing.
Right.
Okay, you don't know. You can't get mad at people because God said, right now, this is your time to shine. God gives everybody a time to shine, baby. And the only thing about it was that little girl time to shine. That's it.
Right.
That's it. And people just taking this shit another way. Now, again, the dances, yes, it can slow down a little bit. You know, it can. I ain't gonna lie about that. You know,
Yeah.
but the red dress thing, I didn't see that. But you sent me the video. I'm definitely gonna watch the video. But like I said, you know, it's sad because and the mother said she never was gonna address anything. But I think what made her address this when the police called her house and she had to take her daughter to the police station.
Yeah, I would be mad too, D. I'm sorry. That part, because you playing with my child's life. You playing with her being exposed to things now, questions that they're going to ask her about stuff that we probably never talked about. You know what I'm saying? Not that you hiding something, but you don't want your child ask certain questions. And they like, well, what's that? You know, then it just opens up a whole other can of worms. But my thing is, people, Michael, turn that down. My thing is, people have to understand, okay, this song is not going to be trending forever. Okay. It isn't. It's going to probably be in the line dance category, and we're going to play it at parties throughout life, how we do the Harlem Shuffle and things like that. But this is now opening a door for the guy who wrote the song and Miss Shirley, and she could do other stuff that she's good at. If dancing is her She could dance to other songs. Okay.
Right.
If she likes the boots, she can, hey, sell the boots, take pictures
But
of the
did you
boots.
see that though? Open book had people. This lady that owned a boot store sent her an invite to come to her boot store and gave her 2 pair brand new boots, beautiful boots, and
Mm-hmm.
they made an outfit for her with her name on it. So that's what I'm saying. People, stop it, stop it. Okay, you can't help this girl getting this love. You can't help that. She
Yeah.
even
And
got called to a mall, a big mall, to do boots on the ground.
mm-hmm.
This girl, this baby, I'ma say, you can't help it. It was time. God said, oh, you're gonna shine. God said, you're gonna shine today, baby. And she's
Right.
shining. But they trying to put it as though, oh, her mother just doing this for money because the mama ain't had nothing before her. Well, they don't look like it to me. The mama got a beautiful ass home inside.
Right. I don't
And
think
she
they want
goddamn
for
it been
nothing.
doing something before her goddamn daughter went viral. Because I know she
Mm-hmm.
ain't got that shit just because she was doing something.
And she was having her dress, nice and
Yeah.
things like that. The little girl can talk, very intelligent. My thing too is, and Latasia, you're bringing up a lot of good points. I'm reading the chat too, what y'all saying. Um, yes, I agree. If there's travel involved, that mom needs to be there. Now, I also say this: our
Well, her mom
kids,
is always there when she travel. Her mom never sent her nowhere alone. Everywhere
right?
that little girl go, you see her mother.
Right. So I would definitely hope that she is traveling with her. But our kids are not in our sights 24 hours a day. I
Right.
would love for it to be like that, but all we can do is pray over our kids, prepare them, have conversations at their levels of, if this happens, let mommy, daddy know what happened, because my child goes to school. Okay. I'm now with them any other time. She's outside of school. Anything can happen anywhere. It can happen at church. It can happen
There you
anywhere.
go.
When they go to the restrooms, these restaurants, like it can happen anywhere, y'all. But we just got to keep prayer over our children, but we can't stifle them from living life. We have to allow them to be themselves. One thing my mom told me and my brother when she was dealing with her health challenges, she said, I don't want my health to stop y'all from living life. She said, live your lives. Do whatever it is that's in your heart to do. And so I do that with my kids. If I see things that they haven't done before and the opportunity presents itself, hey, I'm taking them. I'll make sacrifices. There's been times when I've been tired or I've been sick and I'm their cheerleader. I'm their biggest cheerleader, like my mom was my biggest cheerleader. So it looks like her mom has her child's best interest at heart. And that is probably more so than other people that don't know them. Okay. So if we see some concerns, yes, I understand that. Come with a solution as to what. But a lot of these people that I'm seeing that got something to say, they on a bandwagon and just saying other stuff because other people saying it. But what is the
Exactly.
solution? How can we say, okay, mom, I wouldn't be calling CPS, but mom, I've noticed that, when your daughter does XYZ, just to kind of protect her and her safety from potential predators, maybe is it possible that you can modify, that little hip part, anything like that, people receive it better. You'll receive it more with sugar than salt. Okay. Because some
Right.
people, if you come at me talking about my child like that, and a lot of these parents know they be about it too. If somebody comes telling you what you need to do with your children, you're gonna be about it if you come with that attitude.
There you
And
go. There you
yeah,
go, open book.
okay. So I'm just saying, if you come to me talking to me like that, I'm not gonna receive it. But if you come to me with an attitude of concern and you kind of bringing it the right way, then I'll listen to you. But some of
Right.
these people come in the wrong way. I'm just being honest, and I would be
No,
upset.
you're being honest and it's facts. Because I'm like that too. Don't come at me any type of way. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? Some people will come at you and think you're stupid, you know what I'm saying? But they're telling you things out of jealousy. You know what I'm saying? They're not really being honest about it because they care about what's really what could happen or your safety or the child's safety. So you have to You have to think about, listen, did she tell me this out of being safety purposes, or did she tell me this out of jealousy? That's something you got to distinguish for yourself. Because
Right.
everybody don't have good intentions.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Not everybody has good intentions. Some of these people talking on you have kids. Not everybody wants to see you grow. And if someone is saying something, I do and I agree. Be humble sometimes and receive constructive feedback, because that allows you to grow. Because if this is the journey that the Lord now has her daughter on, and she's continuing to grow, then you do want, and I was saying genuine supporters. I would
Right.
listen to my supporters. Okay. The people who I know have been in the chats, who, okay, they know. So if it's something of concern, then you'll receive it from those people, because they know you are maybe family members, like, that you trust. Now, y'all, this is what I'm hearing. What do y'all think about this? So I hope her mom becomes a little more open to that, and being
Yes.
receptive of that. But my thing is, y'all, if you're a parent, y'all know how hard this thing is sometimes. Okay. No parent is 100% perfect, just like no child is 100% perfect. So have some grace. Okay. This is new to her. I'm pretty sure it's new to her baby. Her baby does not even understand what y'all talking about.
There you
Okay.
go.
She just dancing. Okay.
That's it.
She don't know people looking at her butt, looking at the way she's doing some moves and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Open book. Like, this baby don't know all what y'all. She's a baby, 4 years old.
4 years
All this
old.
stuff y'all calling her whores and talking about her clothes. Like, this baby. Did you see that video when that baby did a video the other day? Open book. She told people. She said, "I love all of y'all." She said, "I have love for all of y'all in my heart." She said, "I hope y'all have an amazing day." The baby said that, open book.
Wow.
She was trying to tell them people, okay, y'all talk down on me and talk down on my mama, but I love y'all anyway.
Right.
Read the room. She didn't have to say it, but read the room. She was telling y'all, I still love y'all. I still love y'all. That's what she said in her video.
And it's going to be a price to pay when God promotes you. It comes with the territory. So I hope that mom is ready for the good and the bad that comes with this, and that comes with an online presence like that, because her life and their lives are going to be under more scrutiny, and just people watching every little move. Okay. So she has to be prepared for that. That is something that's going
and
to.
You're right, open book. And I think the mother was not prepared for this, because she did not know that her daughter was going to go viral like this. She didn't have this in her mind at all. So she was not mentally prepared for this. You know what I'm saying? Her daughter just did a dance, and wow, it took off.
Yeah, it just took off. Yeah, and you can't help that,
I mean, the mama, she couldn't help it.
But
Auntie Lance, I think it's not about people being jealous. I think some of it do.
Some people are.
Yeah, I really do. I think some people is jealous, and I gotta say, some people is very jealous of children. Okay, I'm y'all know I'm gonna be 100. Some people is jealous of children. Okay, and I believe some of this does extend from jealousy. Okay, yeah, we can say that the mama can work on her with her dancing. We all can agree with that. Okay, and I think the mother probably will work with her with the dancing. But I don't think the mother gonna stop her daughter events, because what motherfuckers don't like.
Yeah, now that part, I guess.
Now that part, y'all. Oh Lord, I ain't gonna say what I want to say. God forgive me. Watch my mouth, Lord Jesus. Watch my mouth. Because I get so emotional when it comes to the kids. I go for war for the kids. Like, don't. Oh my God, I was gonna say something a while ago, but I ain't gonna say it. God, heal my mouth. Because baby, when you come for the kids, I get on the defensive side when you come for the kids.
Right. And I mean, my thing is,
hey, Rebecca.
I guess I'm not understanding, and maybe because she is the one trending now, but y'all, like, even on the dance show, Bring It, look how those young girls, so they popping it like I've never seen the outrage that I've seen now. And I guess I'm just trying to understand that part. I'm maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah, because I've seen little girls out here 10, 11 years old.
Yeah, that's on dance teams, cheerleading, the cheerleading
Yes.
up under their behind.
Now, let me ask you a question, Open Book. Do you remember the lady, Miss D? You remember her? She got a big platform, all big platforms. And she was on the TLC show.
I don't think I know her.
Well, look her up. She's on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere, right? She got a big platform. She was on TLC. She was a coach of the Dancing Dolls.
Oh yes, Miss D. Yeah, where is she? I haven't seen her.
I haven't either, but every now and then she do post on IG. But you see how them girls was dancing?
Yes, that's what the show I'm talking about.
Do you see what do you see how them girls was dancing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you see? I'm just giving some examples.
And I love the show. I'm gonna be honest. The Dancing Dolls, yeah.
I love it. I ain't gonna lie. When she was on TLC, I didn't miss a beat. I ain't gonna lie. But I never knocked those girls the way they was dancing because it was a gift that God gave them. I didn't look at it as being like having a nasty type of mind.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's what
I looked at these girls as successful. They're going somewhere. They're gonna be something. They're gonna do something. They're gonna make their mother proud. Some of these people got a nasty ass fucking mind, and your mind need to be washed out. Okay, because your mind is just in the fucking gutter. And sometimes I look at motherfuckers that do shit like that. I look, excuse me, Open Book, because I just gotta, I go off every now and then now. Some of these bitches, I look at them because, something happened to you in your life. That's why you always got to look at shit like that. I don't look at shit like that. Mm-hmm. What happened to you in your life? Was you touched before in your life? What happened? Because this is how you always got to look at shit, because you thinking, oh, somebody going to molest this child. And I know the world is fucked up. I know we do live in a fucked up world. And I know you got to be cautious of your child. I know that. But sometimes I try to keep an open mind because I don't want to look at everything negative, because that shit makes me depressed. You know what I'm saying? I try to look at things in a positive way instead of looking at things in a negative way all the time. That's why I didn't look at Miss Shirley like in a negative way, even of the dancing. I didn't want to go that way. You feel me? I didn't want to go that way.
Right. And I think that's one thing too, D. I was talking about that part too. Sometimes people look at situations through their lens, the lens of their experiences, what they have been through. And maybe, they were young and somebody picked them up and was doing something inappropriate. They gonna do this to this little girl. Maybe, a trigger warning, y'all. I'm not trying to trigger anyone. Or maybe someone,
Barbara, I don't think she's trying to be friends with her daughter. This is about her daughter was gifted. God can just, what's up, Deanne? God just gave this baby a gift. So I don't even think it's about she's trying to be friend with her daughter. I don't even think that is let me just shut up. Go ahead, Open Book.
No, I was just saying, I think, it's based off of people's experience and things like that. And, also on the parent side too, and this can go this way. I'm not saying this mother is doing that. Sometimes some parents want to live through their children. They may have missed an opportunity, or they didn't get that shot, and they live through their children. Now, where that becomes on a dangerous side is when you force them to do something. If they say they're done with that, let them be done. Maybe, hey, it was for a season. But if you continuously force them, no, you're going to go out here and do this, you're going to do that, that becomes dangerous. It means you're living through them and you didn't get the opportunity.
Right. And that's what people is also saying, exactly what you're saying, Open Book. People even was saying, yeah, her daughter don't want to dance. She's making her daughter dance for the money. She need to be ashamed of herself. How do y'all know that? Y'all is so invested in other people's lives that you don't even know. And I am so glad that I'm not like that. Like, I'll be, on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I look at things from all perspectives. I don't look at things just from one perspective. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Now, I didn't know how this lady lived her life before this baby started dancing. But she came out, she told her story. She said, look me up. I was making money before my daughter went viral. She said, I'm not a slum woman. I always was making money. So she said that out her own mouth. Now again,
Yeah.
can we say, okay, the baby shouldn't dance this way? We can all say that because we all disagree with the way she shakes. Okay, we all
I think we all on one accord with that part.
right. We all on one accord with that part. But
Yeah.
why does mama got to sit here and stop something that God gave her child because y'all don't like her? Who the fuck is y'all?
That's what she gonna say. And even when we do reactions on Thorn and Peach and all them, y'all hear me. I say, look, these not my kids. Now I can give my reaction and things I think, but people gonna do what they want to do with their children. Okay. So we
Right.
can't overstep a boundary because we feel like they better. Well, then what if someone did that to you as a parent? You would not have a calm reaction. I'm sorry, you're not. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, it's the difference between being concerned and putting it out there in a concerning fashion. But we can then go into a judgmental, telling somebody what to do with their kids little mode too. And it's just not going to be received well. It's not. And I get it. But some of this is like a lot of noise and distraction. Some people joining bandwagons. They don't even know what they're talking about, haven't checked nothing out. Like I literally, although D had told me about this story, I said, okay, let me go look at some videos. Let me look at the interview. Why do they call her Miss Shirley? What were they doing before this? Like I had to go through and look at stuff for myself. Like find out stuff for yourself. Don't just go because somebody telling you something. Like go look at it for yourself. Like the potty training thing. I need to see the video. If the mom said that,
That's what I'm saying too. I need to see that. If you find it before me, open book, send it to me. Okay. And if I see it before you, I'll send it to you. And one thing about me, I don't go off what people tell me. I need some proof because I'm not like everybody else. Okay, y'all. I'm just not. I'm not gonna sit here and dog somebody else out because you don't like the person and you dog them. That's not me. I stand on business. I stand on moral. I stand on Bible. I stand on principle. Okay. I stand on boundaries. I stand on peace. Okay, that because you dislike somebody because of what somebody doing, that don't make I gotta dislike them because I can see something in that person that I really like, but I can say, well, damn, they can change this. It's not gonna make me dislike them because they're doing it, but I can say, well, yeah, this could be changed. She can do this different. She can do that different. She can say this like this. Maybe still the way she's saying it. Like everybody's got an outlook on things different.
Right. And I think it makes it, and I think a parent is more prone to make a change if we go to them the right way. And then like the Johnny Gill song, I don't.
Now, I want to see that because that's what people were saying. And that's why I didn't want to speak on it when people was asking me because I've never seen the red dress with the Johnny Gill thing. But you just sent it to me, so I will watch that.
Yeah, I think it was intended, it's just my opinion, to be how kids like to dress up.
Yeah, they do.
She's just trying to do a little cute, put on your red dress, put your little lipstick on, a little cute. But the song choice was not kids.
Okay, so you're saying that the dress up thing was nice, but the song didn't match what was going on.
Yeah, because she wasn't showing anything while she had on the dress. And she was putting a little lipstick on. Y'all know how you have a child that's in dance, they put the little dance makeup on.
Yeah.
So some of that, and I'm in a little wig. So I'm pretty sure after that little video, she took all this stuff off. Okay, it was just for a little skit. But the song, because you do have, and this once again, the only reason I looked at it in the light that I did is because people brought it up. Now, if I had just ran past that video, I don't think I would have thought nothing of it. But because people have said, oh, it's just not appropriate, I was like, okay, let me see what's not appropriate. And it took some of the supporters in the chat to really tell me, well, what part?
Because people got to understand, they got kids with grandkids, right? Open book. Mm-hmm. So you may not like the things your daughter may do with your son, with your grandson, or with your granddaughter, but ain't shit you're going to be able to do about it because they're not your children.
Yeah.
They're only your grandchildren. So think about that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can tell my daughters but so much, but they're not my children. If I see something I don't like, I can speak on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, blah, 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 but I don't have to do that to my daughters. But I'm just saying, if I had to, I would. But that don't mean my daughters would stop doing what she's doing because of what I don't like. Because those not my children. That's what I'm trying to say. So some people, don't say, okay, because my granddaughter wouldn't dress like that, or my grandson won't do this. You don't know what the fuck your grandson or what your granddaughter would do, because they're not your damn children. And your children can do what the hell they want to do with their kids, because they're not yours. They only your grandchildren.
Right.
A lot of people miss that point also. And I'm not saying to be mean, but I'm just saying it. Because some people always say things like that, but these not your children. That's the point. Like when my 3 daughters was in the band, their school band, baby, they wore them short ass little dance dolls outfits like the dance doll did, like they did with the little stockings and stuff like that. I didn't think nothing of that being negative. I didn't want that thought in my fucking mind. I was there to see my kids. Every time they every time they had an event, I was there to, to protect my children. To show them love, the whole band. We went on trips. They even went on trips that the parents couldn't go to. I let my children go. I prayed for my children. That's all I did. I prayed for my children. My children had a nice time. My children still got videos of that band that they was in their school band until this day. And they did good. My kids went all around the world in that band at their school. So sometimes some people just think negative. I don't know why. Maybe it's how their mindset is set up. Maybe they went through some shit in their life as a kid. I don't know. I went through shit in my life too, goddamn, but ain't nobody goddamn it never touched me, okay? And I ain't fucking thinking like that, okay? I don't want to think like that. I don't want to have a mindset like that. I want to have a mindset because the world is so bad out here. I try to think of when I see kids do good things, I want to think of them going and be successful and continue their journey. That's how I want to think of the children.
Right. And the lady looked young to me, but I think she's like 40. She's younger than me. And so I just think, hi, Miss A Stokes, Miss Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl. Hey, baby.
I'm just like, she's learning, and I hope it's someone that she'll listen to.
Yes.
That can get it across to her some of the genuine concerns that are out there. Not the nastiness, but the genuine concerns, because there are some concerns that I agree with.
I do too.
If she's going to continue definitely this journey. So I'm not discounting what people are saying about this is it's a cruel world. We got a lot of, y'all know the nastiness, people looking at folks nasty and little kids. Y'all know we got a lot of that going around. So you do have to be aware of your environment, the people who are around your children. If she's traveling, mom needs to be there.
Yeah.
And just ensure her safety as much as possible. But kids are not in our presence 24 hours a day, y'all. So we definitely have to pray over them. I would want it to be that way because I'm a helicopter mom. Okay. So
you said that open book and always think negative. Like, how can you say, oh, I hope my granddaughter, my grandson get through this, they be successful. I want to see them go far. When you got a negative mind, you can't have a negative mind and a positive mind at the same time. Which one is it? It's going to be one or the other.
Right. And it's just the way, I guess it's all about the way it's delivered that matters. It's not what we're saying, but it's the way that it's delivered. Like, I just didn't know what all the commotion was about. Like, I'm like, okay,
I didn't either. That's why I said, open book, have you seen this story? Look into this story. Like, because it went crazy. I'm like, wow, they really blaming this mother because her daughter went viral. She couldn't help that her daughter went viral. Now, again, we all agree that the dances, we don't like them. We agree, okay? Mm-hmm. And we can all agree that we hope the mother can change up the baby dances. We can all agree with that because I do definitely agree. But when it comes to calling CPS and the police on her and telling lies on her, that everywhere she go, her baby sitting all on men laps, and everywhere she go, men holding her baby. I mean, they told the cops all this stuff about this girl. Like, what is going on here? Now, I do believe some people is concerned. I'm not going to say everybody was jealous. I do believe it was a lot of concern people. Okay, and on the other side, I do believe it was some jealous people that did this out of jealousy to hurt that mom.
Right. And people have to think too, because like that guy was looking at the one you said admitted that he had called, which I don't know if he doing it for clout or if he really called, because what she said, it was like a woman. I don't know if it's been multiple people that called, but
well, from what I heard, it was a woman too, and the cop told her it was a woman, and the woman lived out of state. That's exactly what was said. So I don't know if this man, like you said, won clout or he did do it. It was multiple people, but when the cop interviewed her, the cop told her. So this cop must have talked to this woman on the phone personally, because the cop told her the woman did not stay in the same state she lived in.
Right. I remember her saying that. And so when you said a guy admitted, I said, well, let me look it up right quick. And I don't know if he's just trying to get caught or whatever. But anyways, he was saying, Miss Shirley is going to, thank me later. Well, first of all, you are playing with children's lives, okay, and their parents' lives. And when I say not lives, like something could happen to them, but that child now is in a system.
Yes,
okay, that will be entered into a system. So who's gonna thank you for putting their
child? Open book. Oh my God, open book! You hit it on the nose. Who's gonna thank you? But people in this chat was saying, "Oh yeah, she will thank you." What? She gonna thank you for ruining her fucking life when she get older? Let's get serious here.
I was like, no, sir.
It's hard to hurt her mother. She don't know now, but as she get older, she would know you tried to hurt her mother, and you think she would thank you?
And my thing too is now this baby is going to have to go through things that she has not been exposed to, questions to things she has not been asked before. That is nothing to play with. Now, if it's something that you have seen, you have some evidence that a child is being hurt or harmed, get that out of your mouth, then yes, I get it, report. But if it's something because you saying, oh, this baby popping her butt out too much, or this guy picked her up to take a pic, like, come on now. That is, oh my God, I just cannot believe it. And I would have been livid too if you are doing this to my child. Like with no evidence of anything, no hurt.
Yes, you're traumatizing a 4-year-old child and say she's gonna thank me later. Like, are you sound like you got a problem? You sound like you was mental, okay, with your ugly ass. And I don't like calling people names, but motherfucker, you ugly. You somebody gonna watch their kids around your ass because you look kind of funny too, okay? Shit.
Now, y'all that are saying that the baby was in the nightclub. Y'all, that has not been proven
at all. That has not been proven.
Let me just ask this question. If anyone has a video, because I'm not going to say it is not out there, if you know where I can find the video, or
please tell me, because I need to see it.
We got to see it, because just because a place sells alcohol, there are kid-friendly events. Well, I know at the fair and carnivals, they sell alcohol, and there are rides, funnel cakes, popcorn, slushes, everything. Okay, now in a nightclub, that means this little girl somewhere in the night. Y'all talking about like a bar nightclub? Because I need to see a video.
Yeah, I need to see that. I do, and I ain't trying to be friends to nobody in the chat, but if y'all got that video, send me an open book that video, because I just can't speak on something that I didn't see.
Yeah,
you know I haven't seen, and I always been like that for everybody been following me for a while. If I don't see nothing with my own eyes, I'm not going to speak on it. Now, if I see it, I'm definitely going to speak on it, and I promise you that. But I have not seen it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not like, I'm just not like that. I got to see that, and I need to see that video immediately.
Yeah, me too. I'm not, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will accept that.
Oh yeah, but me too.
Different things about that, because the mom is saying no, she hasn't been at a nightclub because these were events where kids were invited to and things like that. So I just need to see it, because I don't want to talk on it, and I don't know what y'all.
Yeah, I don't want to put out stuff like that. Now I do remember she got invited to. It was a little girl birthday, and she got booked for that, and she was dancing with some girls doing the boots on the ground dance, and it was alcohol out there too, and that was during the daytime. Now that one I did see. Now the nightclub thing, I don't know nothing about that, so I can't speak on that because I haven't seen it. Now, if somebody wanted, if Brittany, is you in the chat, Brittany? I don't know if Brittany in the chat. Because I know Brittany will find things and send things to me. I don't have the video. I heard several content creators say that. See what I'm saying? That's hearsay.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. People are jumping.
Can they prove it? Can they prove it? That's the thing. I haven't seen that yet. Only thing I've seen for some of these content creators that I have ran across, and the only reason I tapped in because I seen a little girl picture on the thumbnail. Okay, they just talk about the little girl like the girl is a grown woman. Okay, yeah, they talk about this little girl like she's a grown ass woman. That's and sad. See, people like that, I need to fucking touch them in real life, like on some real life shit. I need to touch them in real life. You sitting here talking about a baby like she grown as hell, and she's not. She's not. She's 4 years old. Oh well, and this is what one content creator said. Well, if you don't want nobody fucking talking about your daughter, why you put your daughter out here? Well, for one, she didn't put her daughter out there. She did a dance with her daughter, and her daughter went viral, and her daughter got out there.
And her daughter getting out there more from everybody talking about this situation.
Right. So what they're doing, they're bringing the mother more money.
Yeah, they really are, because I didn't know about it until you told me about it. Then I'm researching. Then I'm talking about, so it's like all it is more money. I mean, for them, more clicks, more views.
Oh, so Brittany, there you go. Brittany, if you can find a video or anything of the baby that they say Miss Shirley is in a nightclub, send that to me so I can see it, and I'll send it to Open Book. If you find anything about Miss Shirley being in a nightclub, and I need to see the night. I need to see nighttime. Okay? I need to see nighttime. So if you find
the potty training video too, D.
Oh yeah, and if you see anything about the mama said the baby wear Pampers or pull-ups, send it to me. I need to see that also because I don't know, but somebody said the mama said the baby wear Pampers. Lord, geez, let me stop laughing because this, Open Book. I just can't. You can't make this shit up. You cannot. You can't make this shit up. I'm never going. And you know what? I know some of y'all in the chat probably saying "fuck D" right now. But yeah, it's all good because I don't care. But what I'm saying, y'all know how I feel about the kids. I'm not gonna talk about no kids. I don't care. I'm not talking about no kids. Now I will give my opinion on them, but I'm not talking about no kids. I'm not. That's just me. And anybody been with me for a while, no, I don't do that shit. Now I said what I said about the little girl. I don't like the way she shake her ass, with the little fan thing. That can be done, a little better way and little things like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the mother could, get some things in place. I feel like that too. But just sitting out here talking down this little girl, ain't no way I'm gonna do that. I just can't do it. I'm not gonna sit here and talk down on a baby. That's just my thoughts of it. I mean, this man didn't even know his song was gonna trend like that. He did not know that. That man didn't even know that. And when the girl trended like that, the little girl, that's when the man that made Boots on the Ground got in contact with the mother.
Yep.
And she went viral even more.
Shoot, I'm about to have my daughter do it. Shoot, let me put her video on TikTok. She know it. Let me tell her to put up her version on TikTok. Shoot.
Hey, Open Book. Hey, if God see fit for a baby and it's your daughter calling, it is what it is.
Hello, we gonna
because one thing I can say about you, Open Book, you always tell me, and I love you for that. You always tell me, D, don't worry about it, because God got you and you're gonna shine. And I thank you for that. I thank you for always telling me that, because sometimes I go in depression. Like I feel like nothing goes right for me, what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's so good to have people to uplift you when you're feeling, below yourself sometimes. It's good to have that because I don't want nobody to keep bringing me down. Oh, yeah, fuck that, D. This ain't for you. Try something else. Like, that shit is hurtful. It's painful. And the other day, this lady, I'm going to send you the video too, Open Book. Mm-hmm. This lady, she's a huge lady, y'all. She like 400 pounds, right? And I don't pick at people weight, right? And CPS took her daughter and her son. She's a Facebook content creator and gave the daughter and the son to her sister, right? She said that she did everything CPS asked her to do, right? She said she wanted her children back. So I told her in the chat one day, I said, sometimes You can do everything CPS wants you to do, but it still takes a little time. I said, just pray on it. I said, keep doing what you're doing. Okay? You're going to get your daughter back. She said, thank you, D. So this broke my heart, right? She went live and she had an interview because a lady tried to help her get a job where she was at. So she said she kept calling the people didn't call her back. So she said one day she went to the place to buy something. I don't know what kind of job it was. She just said she went in the store to buy something because she wanted to see if the supervisor, was going to say something to her about the job. She said the supervisor pulled her in the corner and talked to her. Man, I don't even want to say this, man. It really touched my heart, y'all. It really did. She broke down on her live, y'all. She cried. She could not stop crying. She said the supervisor told her that they don't want to hire her because of her weight, and she couldn't keep up.
Oh, wow.
Because she was a big lady, y'all, and that really hurt me so bad. She cried so bad. She said, I never thought someone would look at me like that. She said, I never thought that. She was like, oh my God. She said, I can't believe it's real. And it broke my heart so bad. The boss looked at her weight, y'all, not knowing what this lady was really capable of, not knowing this lady may have been this big, but she could still perform. But no, he looked it down on this lady, y'all. He looked it down on her.
That's sad.
And that was really sad, yes. But people in the chat kept telling her, keep going. Something's going to come. God got her. She's going to shine. She was saying that, she don't make a lot of money from Facebook, but this is her only little income right now. But she's trying to do better to get her kids back. She wants her kids. Because she lost her kids, y'all, over Facebook. People was reporting her to CPS, and that's how she lost her children.
Wow.
She got put out her house. And this is what I'm trying. This is why I'm passionate, y'all, the way I am. So people can take me how they want to take me. It doesn't matter to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I have a heart. I'm passionate. I have a heart. The lady lost her house, and one of her supporters was supposed to have been her best friend. The supporter took her in her house, y'all, and turned around, threw the lady clothes outside, everything outside in the dumpster, didn't call CPS on her, told CPS she didn't have nowhere to go. CPS came right there with the police and took that lady kids.
Oh my God.
That's why I say the things I say, because y'all, I be everywhere, y'all. Okay, I be all through these goddamn Facebook, YouTube, and streets and shit to see what's going on out here. Okay, and that's why I say I would never call CPS on Brianna. I would never. That's not in my heart. I would never fuck with her channel. That's her money for her children. I don't care how much I don't like the shit that she do. It's that certain shit. I got boundaries to it. I got respect to it. And a lot of people out here don't have that. And I always said, be careful calling CPS on somebody, because they can come there and right away with the police and take that child. And that's what they did to that lady. That lady told her, oh, well, you can come here. You can come, because she got backed up in rent and she couldn't afford her rent no more. And one of her supporters got close to her. And what they did, they failed the lady.
And that's what I was saying. You are playing with people's children by taking it to that level. Like, I just don't understand that outrage.
I'd be the same way, open book, if that was your kids or anybody in the chat kids. I'm like that when it comes to the kids. Don't mess with the kids. Like, when you mess with kids, it's like bets off with me. I would never fuck with you no more. When you sit here and doing grimy shit and saying grimy shit about kids, like when people even put shit about BB kids in my chat, I'd be like, nah, I don't do that. I don't do that, because that's just me. Leave the kids out of situations. When you call CPS on a woman or a man that got custody of their kids, you're hurting the kids. You're really hurting the kids. Because these kids can get taken away from their family and go into a foster home and get beaten to death and never see their parents again. Come on, I show y'all. I pull up stories like that all the time. Like, have a heart. And people in the chat, they was helping her, sending her cash app and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? helping out. Now, let me say this. I have seen some things that she can change in, and I'm not gonna lie. It have been some things that she have did on Facebook that people told her don't do. It have been some things she was saying people told her don't say. But at the end of the day, her supporter didn't have to do what she did to her. She even went live open book, live, the supporter open book, and showed the people how she was throwing all the girl stuff in the dumpster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I said, damn, this is crazy. This is crazy work right now. We got to be careful, y'all, who we put in our corner. Everybody don't mean us no good. They don't. They don't.
Right. And then Cheryl, I was seeing your comment earlier too. Like, it's not beneath them to lie because some people were
April,
lying.
my love, what's going on, boo?
Hey, April. So they were lying saying that this lady had her daughter on OnlyFans, and she clarified and said it's a fans only page. Fans account is for fans of Miss Shirley. And some people were getting that mixed up. So if they got that mixed up, then they may have gotten the nightclub stuff mixed up. I don't know.
Okay, I didn't hear you open book because you went out. Could you explain again to me what was the difference between OnlyFans? What happened with that? Because I didn't get the full understanding of that part.
Okay, so like if you're on Facebook, you can have your page public.
Mm-hmm.
But what she did was she made it more private, where you have to join. Okay, so it would be fans of Miss Shirley. And so
Got you.
Rebecca said that she actually went through the process to join and the mom accepted her in. To me, that makes it more secure.
Okay, who said they went and then joined it?
Rebecca, Becca Cry that was in here earlier. I don't know if she's still in here.
Oh,
She
okay.
said,
So the mama accepted her. Okay, got you. Okay.
yeah. And so it's not an OnlyFans account where, we have the other stuff going on, nastiness and stuff like that. But it was a fan page specifically for her fans that want to be.
Got you. Okay. So you're saying because I know a lot of big content creators that I follow has that too. Only fans. And I'm in their group because they
No,
share
not
stuff.
OnlyFans fan page. Because
A fan.
OnlyFans
Okay,
will
for
be
only for her
her
fans that she books. Is that what you're saying?
fan page where it's everything about that person, like videos, they put their pictures in there, but it's specifically for fans of that person, not in OnlyFans,
Got you. Okay.
which is another platform,
So that's why the cops want to go through that fan page. I get
Yep.
it now.
To
Because when
see
she
which
said
one.
that, I'm like, what is she talking about? I didn't get it. Because she said the
Mhm.
cops wanted to go through the baby only fan page or whatever. And she had to show the cops what was in there. But she said
Right.
it was only the baby. So now
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Okay. All right.
And Humble Me, I don't know because I haven't seen it used for these purposes, but she came into my chat the other day and she said that OnlyFans is not just for the R-rated material and things like that, but there are people, even if this lady did want to get an OnlyFans, she said there are people on there that have crafting pages, um, different things that people that are looking for those type of pages or services would join. So that's another thing. Okay, if she was on that one, well, I mean, they have other accounts that you can join where it's not for the R-rated stuff, and I didn't know that until the other night. But she's
Wow.
not on that. Her mom clarified it and said that it's a fan page, not an OnlyFans account.
Because I was wondering I'm like, what do the mama mean by this only fan page? I couldn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what she meant. Oh my God.
But look how they got mixed up because I was in somebody's chat and somebody said that, and I said, "What? Why you got a child on OnlyFans?" And see, lo and behold, it was not correct information.
Wow. Wow. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think a lot of these people did malicious stuff to their lady.
Mm-hmm.
And I think some people was concerned. I'm not gonna lie. I do believe it was a lot of people wholeheartedly was concerned. And then let me say this: if those people felt that she had that page because of whatever in their mind that they thought that was filthy, why they didn't go and put in a request? And
To
you
see what was on there. Mm-hmm.
right, you'd have seen it. But no, you didn't want to do that. You wanted to be evil and mean and call CPS on this woman. Call down to the police station. And the police had to take that because the things that they said about that baby.
Yep.
And if you can tell the way the mother talked open book, they said some harsh shit about her baby. But the mother was saying it without saying it. You had to just catch on to the mama.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And see, a lot of people, you know what they do? They miss the whole point, right? Because they hate you so bad. They like people hate Robert so bad, right? They don't look at the message, right?
Right.
That's what I say. Look at the message, y'all. It's always a message to something. And if you look at the message, if you have to look at it 4 or 5 times, how many times your ears can take it, maybe you may get something out of the message. But when you look at something once and you take it and run with it, it's like you're evil, and now you're coming back and you're putting it the way you want to put it in your perspective, but in an evil way.
Mm-hmm. Some people are doing that.
Yeah, they are. They really are. And you know, I wish that baby nothing but the best and success. You know, her and her mother. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, neither. But I watched another video this morning, right? The Lord Jesus, and took everything in me to call open book. I even went into the chat and called her a bitch, okay? Open book, because I was so mad because I told you I'm telling you I'm 100 with the kids now. I'm telling you, fuck the adults, but I'm 100 with the goddamn kids back. And she said on her goddamn live this morning that the mama is up for a lot of shit, and the mama ain't telling y'all the real truth. That the mama got to take the baby and get the baby tested. That's what the bitch was saying. That's why I called her bitch.
Well, the mama did say something about forensics.
She did. But what I called her bitch open book, and God forgive me, because you know me. You know when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I did it because the way she was saying it, like, this shit is a joke. You feel me? Like, and I didn't like that.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay. She probably just got to get like,
okay, all right.
You know, when you take your child for their annual checkup, just kind of, you know.
Right. So that made me mad because I feel like she was talking about it this morning, but she was not talking about it with good intents with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I listened to her before a while before I even went to her chat. I said, "You's a sick bitch."
Wow.
Yeah. I told her that open book, and I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, but y'all know me. Y'all know me, and y'all know. Now, when you come for the kids, I don't like that. Don't say what you want to say about adults. These adults can fend for themselves. But when you coming for the kids, I don't even like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I feel like this baby now gonna go through a lot of shit right now because of that one phone call. It's fucking up this family. You understand what I'm saying? That one phone call. And I ask God to touch this woman, keep this lady strong, keep moving. God, you touch that family, you hold that family close to you, God.
Yes.
And let everything be all right with this family. God, you gave this baby a gift, God, and I'm asking you, God, right now to keep that baby on her journey with the gift that you have put out for her, Lord. And I know you're going to do it. And I ask you, God, right now to keep your arms around that mama and keep that mama strong.
Amen.
Because this is sad. This is sad. Some things is going on. It is sad. And I'm glad I am an open-minded person. I don't just jump on something and say, I don't like this. I try to analyze stuff, and I analyzed this for a while before I even talked about it. Because I said, open book, you need to check this out. Like, do you see this, the lady Miss Shirley? Because I want to see your thoughts on it. I like to have other people's opinions on things. I don't want to just sit here and act like I know it all because I don't know it all. But I like to have other people's opinion. But when it comes to the kids, I feel like sometimes fuck that. It ain't no opinion. Like it is what it is because these is kids.
Right. And that's the thing, like I was saying too last night, I'm on both sides of this thing too, because we all can agree that some of the things can be modified to make it more kid friendly. I don't condone at nightclubs if that's where she's been. I don't
Okay, Miss Hudson.
And things like that. But then I'm on the other side of that as a parent, okay, of that lady probably has her child's best interest at heart and never thought about it the way people are thinking, and they're just like, woo, like, I mean, on her. And y'all, this took, if you think about it, Dee, from the time she went on to Jennifer Hudson was 12 days ago.
And that's when it spiraled out of control. Right. Yes. Before that, it was okay. When she went on Jennifer Hudson, that's when they started coming for that mother strong.
12 days and all of this started spiraling. So it's like, you just got to be prepared. I mean, it's many lessons that we can learn out of this. When it's your time, it's your time. Also know that as God elevates you and promotes you, is going to come with the good and the bad. Be prepared for criticism, critiques to things you're doing, what they're saying. But then you're going to have a crowd that's behind you, that's supporting you, genuine, and so forth. That's going to come. And all talk will promote you too. The good and the bad. The more people talk, it's just pushing her up into the algorithm.
Yep.
And she's going to do some, I feel she's going to do some great things. Even if she doesn't continue with the dance, with her personality alone.
Exactly, Auntie Hudson. I agree. Don't worry, your niece, she gonna be good. God got her too. Let her continue her journey. Do what she gotta do. God got her too. She's gonna be okay. She's gonna be fine. Yeah. She's definitely gonna be fine. And that's how I speak. I don't speak all that negative stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't like them negative thoughts. Like that shit put me in a mental state. I don't like that. And I don't like talking to people always got to say negative about people. Like, damn, everybody got some good in them somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we don't see it, but God sees it. We don't have to see everything. But that man upstairs, he sees it. You know what I'm saying? We all do shit that's not right. We all, like, I knew I was wrong this morning when I told her she's a sick bitch. I knew I was wrong. But one thing about me, I can say that when I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was wrong from going to her chat and call her a sick bitch. But I did that because I don't like the way she was doing her commentary. She was doing her commentary as though she was liking what was going on about that baby and about, the baby had to, with the reference stain and the mama going to the police. I just felt like it was nothing good about it. So it upset me, and I know I shouldn't even went in there because I was upset. But I did go in there, and I told her she was a sick bitch.
Right. I mean, I got it. I understood what you were saying, because it got out of control. It did. It got out of control. But I just want the best for her. And like I said, a lot of this, I was looking at something the other day that was passed, the Take It Down law, that Trump then passed. And so a lot of stuff on these social media sites, okay, that even grown-ups doing, that could be considered suggestive or arousal material, they will get instructed to take that down. Okay. So that goes for a lot of even the grown-ups down to the little kids. Okay. Which is why we got to be careful of what is put on their period. Okay. Because you see some grown-ups doing, look at Thorne's page. Okay. Some of their shorts, very actual. Okay. So a lot of that stuff is going to start getting reported and taken down anyways. And so I hope the mom just thinks about that. Like, these are concerns, and just help her to modify, because that baby doesn't know anything what's being said or what's going on. And I think she'll be okay if she does that.
Now, I think when she was sitting there talking about it, I think her daughter shouldn't have been present.
Yeah.
In the mix of her talking about it. And maybe she didn't think like that at the time because she was just so outraged that what happened, with her daughter, she wasn't thinking clearly. But I hope the next time that she decides to go on Facebook and address anything. I wish her daughter would not be in her presence to
Right.
hear what she's saying, because she still is a kid at the end of the day. Even the little girl said, she was like, y'all just leave me did you hear she said, leave me and my mommy alone or something like that, open book?
I didn't hear that part.
Yes.
Ooh.
She said, y'all please leave me and my mommy alone. Leave us alone. The little girl said that, open book.
That's sad, but funny too. That she said, leave us alone. Miss Shirley, she got
Open
the
book.
right name.
Miss Shirley told them to leave her and her mama alone.
I know that. I would not see. I'd be like, it's a grown folks' business. But girl, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but her mama kept, like, be quiet. I got this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, her mama was, and certain shit that she was saying. But, she was funny. It was funny. I did laugh. But I knew I'm going to say this. It was funny when she said it, but I think she did it out of love, because she's tired of people coming after her and her mom. She sees this. She hearing this.
She hearing
okay?
it.
And she's
about to
love her content.
Yeah, she's going to experience it too, because she got to go through a whole process probably this week.
Yeah. Because I think on June the 6th, if I'm not mistaken, she got booked for a outing. It's going to be for kids. They're going to have bouncy houses, drinks, and like Kool-Aid and stuff. Let me rephrase that, honey, because these people already think, because they already think the mama take her with the alcohol and all this shit. So it's going to be cotton candy and things like that. She was booked for an event. I think it's going to be June the 6th, and it's going to be some big bloggers going to also be there too. That's Facebook, that they're big bloggers.
Okay, now this is my thing too, D. Now that you say that, okay. Say, for example, this baby goes to this party. She's been booked, okay? And she's showing the kids how to do this dance.
I already know where you're going.
What happens when you got 20 shaking their behind, throwing the little hip in there? What you gonna do? What is the same energy gonna be there? Because now you got kids doing it, okay? This is a line dance. Kids, grown-ups, everybody doing it. So are those people that are out here yelling, oh, she needs to call CPS, this is wrong, she shouldn't be dancing like that? What are y'all gonna do when she goes to those parties and teach those other kids what
that's what she does. She teaches the other kids. And by you saying that, she was booked to a little girl birthday party, and those kids was doing the same thing. She was teaching those kids at that girl birthday party outside that day, because I watched the live.
So why is not that energy about the other kids?
I don't know. Open book. Open book. Come on. Hey, open book. Let's take this shit back, right? Let's say we know why. Because they think it's the money. It's the jealousy. And she's 4 years old. She went viral. They all in the mama pocketbook. You know what I'm saying? Saying the mama making money off the little girl. The mama was broke before the little girl. Okay?
I've heard that one, yo. She is. She making money. That's her child, baby. She paying the bills. Long as I'm just hoping she putting up a little, have a little account for her money.
Right.
But she can do what she want to do. That's her child and her money. I mean, okay.
Yes, they do, April. They do, April. And April, me and Open Book was just saying that, because I don't know if you know, but you got famous people out here that's making that little girl outfits. They have been homemade outfits. Okay, she even went to a lady store that owned nothing but boots. The lady gave her 2 pair of brand new boots and made her outfit with her name on it, said Miss Shirley.
And I hope that her mom, when she goes to this event, I hope that her mom gets permission to video and will post that video of those other kids and Miss Shirley doing the dance. And let's just see, I would, as a case study, let's see if those same people gonna have that same energy. That these girls too are doing that dance. Everyone does that dance differently too. Everybody got different shapes, hips. Some people got hips, some people don't. Some people got butt, some people don't.
Okay. Now, it's one dance, I don't know if you've seen. I'm gonna try to find that video, send it to you. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like it. Okay, I ain't gonna like that video. I didn't
Which
like that
one?
little video.
With her dancing?
She was dancing on a wall.
Who?
Miss Shirley.
Oh, okay. On the
Okay.
wall?
She was,
Definitely.
yeah, she was out, and this lady is a big fan. She have her own page too. And I think this content creator and Miss Shirley mama is friends because I always see Miss Shirley booking with this lady. Okay. So the
Okay.
lady must have had her at an event that day, but I didn't like that dance on the wall. Now I didn't like that, and I'm gonna be honest, but I'm not gonna talk about it because she's a child. But no, I did not like that one either. Okay, that's the one I didn't like. Now boots on the ground, hey, it is what it is. I mean, shit, the shit
Yeah,
trending
certain
anyway.
dances just may not be appropriate for her age. So her mom is going to have to determine, I don't want her doing that one. Or, oh, this was okay. Because
Right.
some dances my daughter does, I'm like, baby, it's too much. Okay. So you
Hey
just got
sis,
to,
yes, I'm having a great day. How are you, darling? Haven't seen you in a while. Happy Tuesday. But yeah. Now it is some content creators that is cool with her mom, that they all go to these events together.
okay.
What I'm gonna do, open book, I'm gonna screenshot these content creators and I'm gonna send them to you so you can follow these content creators that the mother is cool with and go places with this little girl.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I would like to, get to see more and get a bigger picture. Like just one couple of videos, it's hard to really see what's really going on.
Yeah. Yeah. And like oh my God, she is beautiful, Auntie Hudson. Oh my God. And see what your niece got on? Because she's a dancer.
Right.
She's a dancer. She's beautiful. Now, somebody with a nasty mind will look at this and be like, oh my God, what does she have on? She shouldn't be dressed like that. Her mom shouldn't dress. She's a dancer. And that's why I don't like some people open book of their mind is nasty.
Yep. I've noticed that.
Yeah, their mind is in the gutter. I don't like people minds in the gutter. See, hold on. Hold on, open book. I think I got something to send you here.
Okay.
Oh, Auntie Cherry, I don't know if you're in the chat. Thank you. Okay, open book. Let me send you this. I hope you can get it. Hold on. Let me see. Where's you at? I ain't even know Auntie Cherry sent me this, so we can look at this and see what we think about it, baby. Because I'm not gonna disgrade that girl. I just can't do that. I just can't. What I'm saying, disgrade that girl like that. She's a baby, and it is what it is. But we already said some things can be changed. We definitely said that. But all they calling the police on her and CPS, I ain't with none of that shit. I ain't with none of that. And I mean, even the little jackets that Miss Shirley wear, those are homemade. People is making her all these clothes. Her mother not buying this stuff. People is making her this stuff. She was booked for all kinds of stuff, clothing stores, boot stores, all of this stuff she has been booked for. But the only thing they was focused on open book was when she went on that damn show. That's the only thing they was focused on.
Okay, so I just watched that video. I didn't see anything wrong with that.
Y'all think she was cute on there, right?
Yeah. And she was dancing with the guy. She to the side, he to the side. He trying to show her how to do it. He didn't touch her inappropriately.
She was booked for that show. That was a booking for her.
Oh, that was a booking?
That was a booking.
Okay, let me look at it from that perspective and see what I see in the background.
Okay.
We got to look at it with a different eye, different lens.
Exactly. Good afternoon. Hey, baby. I'm in the bushes changing my house around. Okay, girl. You doing that spring cleaning? Yeah, that was a booking. Auntie, your niece, your great niece, that's beautiful. She's a beautiful little girl. She's beautiful. I love everything she got on. That burgundy, beautiful. Looks very nice on her. Very nice. And she's going to be successful. She's a baby just like my niece. So I understand. That's why I sent you some. Yeah. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get. How old is your niece? Wait, that's your great niece. Miss Hudson, that's your great niece. Did you all see the one in the red dress? No, I didn't see that yet, April. But somebody just sent me that. I don't know who it was, but I'm gonna watch it when I get off. But they said that one was inappropriate. They didn't like that one. And they said the Johnny Gill song, they didn't like that. Open Book said she didn't like that neither. So if Open Book didn't like it, I already know it ain't right. But I'm gonna still watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna still watch it. Cause that's the one I've been trying to find, but I couldn't find it. But somebody just matter of fact, Open Book sent it to me. Yeah. So I'm gonna watch that. Miss G, I wish you can travel here to
I
St.
thought it was
Louis on
introduction.
vacation. Oh,
Oh, St. Lucia. Ooh.
oh my God. One of my old friends used to live in St. Lucia's, and he doesn't live there anymore. He live here, but he goes back there. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Man,
I
when I
bet.
say beautiful. God, I wish I could too, sis. I sure come and see you. Because I do want to go somewhere this summer. I do. I do. I really do. And
Okay.
it's beautiful. So what did you think?
Okay. So from the frame that we have, I couldn't tell that that's a club. Okay. I see a TV up on the wall. I see a pool table. Little, the little boot table, but I can't tell. That could be a main event or something because they have that. If y'all ever gone to main event, that's a kid place as well. The front part, they got pool tables, they got the bar, they got the TVs on the wall. So that doesn't look like a nightclub. Where the people at? It looked like they were at a location and they did a dance. And he picked her up and took a picture with her and hugged her and put her down.
Yeah, that was an event. She was booked for that event. That was an event.
Yeah, so where the other people? Because I don't see like other people there, but taking pictures and stuff.
I don't know. I didn't see that neither. Open Book. I really didn't see that
Yeah,
part.
it looks empty.
Yeah, and her mother always records.
So
Her
that
mom,
means she's there.
yeah, her mama do all the recording, and that's what she was saying on her live. She said, "Everywhere my daughter go, I'm there." She said, "I records my daughter." She said, and she goes live.
Yeah, I really didn't see anything wrong with that video.
Oh, okay. So you coming back to America in 2 more years? You waiting for your daughter to finish her high school? Okay. She's 7 years old. Oh, okay. She's
Oh,
beautiful.
okay, sure. Yeah, my daughter, she's 9. And I was nervous about their little outfits. I said, oh, shoot. No.
Yeah, we
Just
do.
a one piece.
We do.
Okay,
We gotta always remember to try to keep it, on a positive note. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, we gotta keep it on a positive note. Whether it's our grandchildren, our children, and just wish them the best. You know what I'm saying? And April was just telling me too to watch that red dress on. Watch when I get up.
Yeah, because I didn't agree with the song, choice for that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And a lot of people didn't agree with it, I heard. But I kept saying, well, where is the video? Somebody please send it to me, Lord. And
But
I'm
what
glad
she was doing, it wasn't nothing wrong with it. I think it was intended to just be a cute little dress up. Y'all, my daughter did a video. I had a clip-on ponytail. And y'all remember that girl who put that Gorilla Glue on her hair?
Yes.
Child, my daughter put that wig up, the little ponytail to my look, it don't move. It don't move, So kids just get your hair, they get your shoes and play. And I think that's what it was intended to be. But the song is not, to me, a kid appropriate song. Because it can be taken like in a grown-up way. But I didn't see anything wrong with her playing dress up. She brought this stuff off right after the video. Threw the wig to the side, put the shoes back up,
Yeah, because somebody said that her mom be letting her wear her heels. Now, I didn't see all that. I don't know.
Well, she can't wear the heels. I mean, she could play in them. And
I
who
was
did
going to
do
say
that?
that. The girl can play in the heels in the house or whatever, but her feet like she wear nothing but a little size 3 or 4. Her feet so tiny. So how far she gonna go on her mama eat?
Right. She can't. Oh, Lord, Nadine. I didn't know all of that now.
Now some of these people just say the craziest stuff. I be like, what is some of these people? Yo, I said, you know what? When these people
They
go
look
live
too
about
young.
Miss Shirley open book, I said, I told God that I'm gonna stay out them chats because
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna stay away because
I don't think I'll be able to go into any chats but this one in my own on this topic because I don't want it to be like I'm discounting the concerns that people have, but people are just saying stuff, jumping on the bandwagon. Some people, like, I don't think
yeah.
they see proof of anything. These people are lying, making up stuff. Like, that's not fair. Like, don't make up stuff. If you've seen it, yes, like we see these videos, but to make stuff up to fit a certain narrative and all of that, that's not right. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that
Me
neither.
personally.
Yeah. Now, like, don't be so damn hateful. Lord have mercy. Like, I'm happy for anybody. If I never be successful the way I want to be, I'm happy for everybody that is successful. Like, anybody, like, you think I'm gonna sit up here and count people's super stickers and how many cash apps they get? I'm happy for anybody can get anything towards their channel.
Right.
I've always been like that. I'm not hateful, selfish, mean, jealous. I'm none of that. And a lot of people need to stop being like that. Stop being so hateful, so evil, so jealous, so malicious that you don't want to see the next person do something. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
that's not going to get you nowhere in life. Because while you sitting back here being so hateful, jealous, and evil and mean of someone, that person is still being successful.
Mm-hmm.
And you still right where you want to stay. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, I don't have to come up here and get commentary every day if I don't want to, but I do it because I love my people. I love talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not monetized. I don't get super stickers and cash app. I don't get none of that. The only thing I get is coffees. And sometimes I don't get that. But I still come here and do what I do. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is me and I like what I do. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you can't always think down on people because you're not what you want to be and you don't want the next person to be what they want to be because you ain't shit and you ain't got shit and you ain't gonna be shit because you sit here and try to dog and down the next person. How are you gonna get your blessings? And I know a lot of people be like, oh my God, why does she come live? She's not monetized. First of all, I demonetize myself for my own reasons why. Okay. But I still like what I do. I still like what I do. You know what I'm saying? Give people grace. Give people grace. Stop being so mean. Stop being so evil. We can all agree and disagree. And when I agree and disagree with somebody, that don't mean I dislike you. That don't mean I hate you. That don't mean none of that. Because this is what grown people do. We disagree and we agree.
Right.
That's it. But when you start taking that shit to another level because you disagree with somebody, that's crazy. That's crazy work. Like, I don't know. I'm different from people. But I just say, I hope, God continues to bless that family, and I didn't even know she had a teenage daughter open book.
I didn't either. I was wondering how many kids does she have?
Too. And she said that's why she never put her daughter on Facebook. That oldest girl. That's what she said. That's why I kept my oldest daughter private.
Wow.
Because when the little girl was waving the camera, I'm like, who is that? And she said, that's my daughter. And she said, y'all so invested in my life. Y'all gonna tell CPS that my daughter don't go to school. Because see, they didn't know that she had an oldest daughter, I guess not. So I guess when they investigated the little girl, that's when the big girl came in because they got to do all the children that's in the household.
Wow.
So that's when she said, both of my children goes to school. Both of my children is educated. She said both of her children get homeschooling. She said that because I don't put y'all all in my life, y'all gonna assume what you want to assume, and that is true. And see,
she said she had a new car too. Then she said she had just gotten a new car.
Sure did.
They gonna be saying, I'm glad she said she already had it because they was ready to get that car. She gonna be having to defend that too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what they're gonna be saying? She ain't had that conscience to start getting that money.
Yep.
She
Especially
start.
like family members and stuff. You got to watch that too. Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Better
Yep.
get jealous.
Because sometimes they'll be your worst enemy too.
Yep.
They really will. They really would be your enemy too. You got to watch what you put out, in front of them and say in front of them. Sometimes them motherfuckers will get behind your back and call CPS and the police on you and shit. And you would think it'd be an outside person, but it'd be them. Hmm.
Wow.
But God gonna walk that girl right through what she want to get, and
Oh
that
yeah.
mama. Hmm. And that mama. Because she did say she's coming out with some good stuff. She said her daughter is coming out with some good things. That's what she said on her live. And she said, everybody just stay tuned. I'm waiting to see, what it is. Shit. It's this other girl that I follow on Instagram. Her baby was a newborn baby. And now the little girl is over 1 year old, open book. And tell you no lie, the girl is a millionaire.
Oh wow.
The baby had her own brand when she was first born. The mother started off.
Oh my
The
goodness.
baby got her own clothing line, open book. Beautiful clothes.
That's what I'm talking about.
So don't do this to people. Don't say people is doing things to make money off their children. What the hell do you think?
Because nobody's gonna turn down money if it comes with it. Hey, you gonna take it.
Exactly.
Nobody's gonna turn down them. Oh no, I'm gonna just do it for free. No, nobody. No, they're gonna take the
And if
money.
I find her page again on Instagram, I'm gonna send you that open book.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to you. The baby is beautiful. The baby has her own clothing line. And the baby ain't even 2 years old yet. She
Oh,
said her daughter worth $1 million already, her daughter.
well, I really hope someone, grown up child or whoever, will come up with a good boys line because we get tired of dinosaurs, space, and these robot little ugly boy clothes out here. Oh my goodness, the girls get everything.
Yes, they do. The
Hi, Joy.
baby got socks with her clothing brand on it, open book. The baby.
Wow.
The baby. Okay. So what they gonna say about her if she come? If she come on, I don't know if she got Facebook, but I know she got Instagram. What they gonna say? Oh, you're making money off your daughter? Is you doing anything for your daughter? Like these people is crazy.
Yeah, some people doing too much.
Yes, they are. Like leave these people alone. Everybody, God got everybody. Okay, if it's your time, you gonna shine. If it's your time, everybody is gifted in their own way. Take your gift and do something with your gift. Don't try to use somebody else's gift for your gift because it might not pan out the way you wanted to pan out because see, it wasn't your gift. God didn't give you that gift. Went over there and stole that gift from somebody, and you thought you was gonna do better with that gift, and you didn't.
Mm-mm-mm.
So leave Miss Shirley alone, and you know, I mean, right now the mama going through a lot right now. She got to, do all this stuff now, and she's under investigation with her daughter. Don't put no more on. Like, just leave the lady alone. Let the lady finish up. Let them finish up with their investigation. With her daughter. This she said it's not going to stop her bookings with her daughter, but she still have to go through this process. Because evil people did this to her family.
Right.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's wicked. Hey, Miss Joy. It's just so wicked, man. I don't know. I can't do people like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't. And I said, Lord, let me just stay off these people chats and shit when they talk about Miss Cheryl. Let me just stay away because I already know how I feel about it. And it's I think I feel that way because y'all really sitting here talking down on a little baby. Like, talk about her mother if you're gonna talk about the situation. Don't talk about her because she can only do what her mother allowed her to do. She's a 4-year-old child.
Right.
So I think that's why, like, I got upset behind it, and like I said, I was wrong. I just told the bitch you was a sick bitch.
You did? I can't believe that, D.
Open book. I didn't mean to say it. I said, Lord God, forgive me.
I bet they block you. Did she have some mods?
Oh no, she did not open book. But I just thought, I said, you're a sick bitch. You're talking about a 4-year-old baby.
Wow.
And you know what open book she had? Like maybe 800 some people in the chat. So I don't even know if she's seeing my comment or not. Like,
Oh, okay. So she had a lot of people. Probably didn't see it.
yeah. So I was like, yo, this lady really crazy. She really talking down on this baby. Oh, did y'all see Miss Shirley on the dollhouse? Did y'all see Miss Shirley on the dollhouse? And who gave Miss Shirley that name? And did she tell y'all the truth that she's been investigated by forensics and all this stuff? I'm like, lady.
Wow. Lord. Well, D, I'm going to hop down. I'm going to heat my food up. It's been real. I enjoy being up here today for this topic.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate you too. I appreciate. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I appreciate you too, open book. You know, and I like when you come up because you put it on the floor. You say what you like and what you don't like, and I respect that. You don't have to. I don't have to like what you like, and you don't have to like what I like. It's all about disagreeing, agreeing. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
Right.
Some people, they don't feel that way. And I'm just passionate for children.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, and they don't have to be my kids. Like yesterday when you was live talking about that case about the lady yesterday. What's her name? I forgot.
Which one?
The lady that's trying to get a baby.
Oh, Michelle Loud.
Yeah, I know some people didn't like that, but it is what it is. Like,
yeah,
you covering a story.
I lost 3 subscribers after that live, but God bless, I gained 4. Okay,
and that's what I'm saying.
Thank the Lord.
People make me sick with that too, and I'm glad you bring that up. When you don't say what people want you to say and agree with them, they will quickly unsubscribe. Well, if that's how you feel about me, then go ahead. It's cool with me. Okay, that shows me you're not an adult. That shows me you can't agree and disagree. You understand what I'm saying? Because that is so childish. I can go in anybody's chat. You know what I'm saying? And if I feel like you're saying something that don't make sense to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to unsubscribe from you because that's your channel, that's your opinion, how you feel about it, and I still like your commentary. You feel me? But it's so childish when you unsubscribe from somebody because you don't like you feel like they got to agree with what you put in the chat. That's so childish to me. You're really showing me you're not the woman that you should be.
I was like, wow. But I didn't say anything. I mean, I was just saying my opinions on different things. I didn't say anything inappropriate.
You really didn't. I think that was a great live yesterday. I really think that was a great, great live yesterday. I do. I like it. That was a great live. And, it kind of touched me because when she started crying, about her son, like, I understand. I feel her pain. Like, she wants her child. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, I always tell people, if you want to unsubscribe to me because you don't, like what I'm saying, it's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I always been cool with it. Because, you can lose 4 and you can get 10.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it just don't make sense to me. We got to come to some type of common ground as being an adult. We're not going to always agree with what someone say and what someone do, and that's okay. But if you don't like it, just, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like, that's just so childish. I think supporters just misunderstood what mom was saying. It's not what she was trying to say. It's a private group for Miss Shirley, not a fan page. That's what Open Book just said, Rebecca.
I told Rebecca, you weren't in here. I was telling them what you told me earlier.
Yes. And I think that's when the confusion came in, and that's why the police wanted to see that page
because to see what it was.
Yes. I'm still subscribed to Open Book. I hardly be on YouTube. I used to, but I will be visiting you soon. Yeah, you don't be on here a lot.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, come on, all that unsubscribing because you don't like the commentary for the day. That's crazy. Like
I
I don't know
was
what it
like,
was.
what in the world? To be honest, D, I don't even keep up with who subscribes and who unsubscribes. I don't know who it is. So when they do, I would know. But my thing was, I had just looked at my analytics from the day before. That's how I knew how many subscribers I had. Did my live, so I went back to look at my video thing, and lo and behold, I said, "Wait a second, what just happened?"
Well, Open Book, listen. Open Book, you can drop my coffee link before you get off. Well,
Oh yeah,
Friday, I don't know what my topic was Friday. I don't know if anybody check and tell me what my topic was. I forgot. I can't remember what my topic was Friday.
was it papoose? I thought.
Okay, it could have been. Well, guess what? I had 2 people that unsubscribed from me Friday
Oh wow.
because of my commentary from Friday.
Wow.
From Friday. I just shook my head. I just shook my
Yeah.
head because it's pathetic. It's sad. It is sad. I feel like this. Stay away. Because I'm not going to sit here as a reaction channel and agree with everything somebody say. I'm just not going to do it to make you feel good. I'm not going to do that because I hold my boundaries, right? And my boundary is not to agree with everything somebody say to make them feel good. That's being fake and it's being phony.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Y'all, it's just reaction channel. We just reacting on other stuff. That's all we doing, y'all. That's it. That's all we doing. Come on. Stop it. Stop being so childish.
Oh,
up. Like, that's so crazy. When I looked, I said, oh, I lost 2 subscribers from talking about papoose.
Wow. But you never know who's in the bushes too, like from other sectors or something like that, or from those people, their fan base too, that tuned in.
Right.
And they probably unsubscribe. So
yeah, it took Open Book. It been taking me hell to get to 3,000, girl, but I don't even let it bother me. And you right, people love negativity. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Lord, I don't know. You know, I just appreciate everybody that do come in my chat. If they don't come in every day, the ones that does still rock with me, I always say I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't have to support me. You know, and I say I appreciate y'all because no matter what I talk about, y'all always come through. If y'all just say, D, I came through, I hit the like button and leave. You know, like one of my supporters, she'll come through and she'll drop me 2 coffees and hit me up on the back end. D, I was in the chat, I dropped you 2 coffees, and she go. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be adult about certain things, y'all. Like that's really crazy. Thank you so much, April. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. But that's crazy. Don't do that. I mean, I can go to anybody's platform. I'm not gonna just unsubscribe from them because I don't like their commentary. Now, if it's all that crazy stuff, now I don't do all that. But if we talking about like another content creator, or we talking about a celebrity or something like that and all that shit, hey, a lot of people might not like what everybody's saying about Diddy. But that's their opinion, how they feel. They have a right to their opinion. If they think Diddy was nasty, if they think he wasn't, if they think he gonna win, if they think he gonna lose, why I'm gonna unsubscribe? I'm just here for the shit. That's it. Because I'm a fun person. I done went in so many people's chats that was covering Diddy. Yo, I was literally laughing because it was funny to me.
Right.
I didn't get mad at what people were saying. Hey. Right. When they say he had all that baby oil and all that shit. Girl.
Oh, Lord D, you see what Brittany put?
Oh, what was she? Okay, hold on. Where you see that, Brittany? Brittany be up on everything, don't she?
Yeah, Brittany be everywhere. I've been paying attention to the updates in the trial. That Capricorn Clark, she landed down today. One of his former assistants. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Thank you, April. Yeah, I laugh at the P. Diddy thing. Like, You know, I mean, shit, why not? Like, come on, y'all. We gotta have some fun sometime. We can't
Loosen
get in our
up.
feels about everything, y'all. We can't get in our feels about everything. And y'all know I try to make my channel as fun, laughing. You know what I'm saying? I like to cover stuff, but I like to be funny and laugh with it too. I don't want to be serious. I don't want to get all with a headache and you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do all that, y'all. I don't. Like that shit is crazy. Like, I'm not going nowhere, Miss D. I don't care if I don't be on YouTube like I used to. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Auntie. Thank you so much. Yeah, that P. I like when Open Book covered that day. She said, "Who y'all think the worst, R. Kelly or P. Diddy?" I said both of them. Shit.
I know, because after a while, you start thinking like, dang, they both got some hardcore stuff. What is going
Shit,
on?
I said both of them. God damn.
Woo, man.
Like, come on, y'all. Let's not take this stuff serious. Let's just, you know what I'm saying, disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody came in my check today and felt like Miss Shirley Mama should do this and do that. I'm not mad at y'all because I agree.
Yeah,
I
we
agree
agree.
the dancing is I don't like the dancing. You
Right,
understand what I'm saying?
right.
I agree she needed, maybe tone that down and things like that. But I disagree because a lot of things people say I just don't find no findings in that.
We just got to see it.
Right. So hey, it is what it is. What's up, OG? So
Everybody
yeah.
know OG Patrice. I was like, okay. I was in some other chats. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Cause see,
Okay,
y'all,
let me
I be
hop
all
with
through
you.
YouTube, okay, y'all. I be all through YouTube, okay. I don't stay in one place. I'm every fucking where. I try to find all different kind of goddamn content. Cause laugh. I'm telling y'all, I like to laugh. God damn, that's what I want to do. I want to laugh. I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to be sad, y'all. I want to laugh. So I'll be all through the YouTube streets, god damn it. I want to laugh. Shit, what the hell? I wonder if they're gonna go after Jay-Z next. I was wondering that too. I was okay, open book. They may, y'all. We gotta sit back and just watch it. I'm just waiting on some actual evidence of the charges held. Only thing I have learned that he's a freak. Exactly, April. That's the only thing I learned so far of this. That's it. That's all I learned too. I ain't learned nothing else. You know? Now, the way he beat Cassie, nah, I ain't appreciate that shit. Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. Now, should he be punished for that? Absolutely. He definitely need to be punished for that because I ain't appreciate that. That was fucked up. But other than that, I don't know. Like, I mean, can you go to jail for having a freaky party? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Shit. God damn. I don't know. But he needs to be penalized for what he did to Cassie. He definitely need to be penalized for that. Dragging her, pulling her hair, and punching on her. No, and that's something right there I didn't appreciate at all. So he definitely need to be. I don't know what they're gonna do for him for that or whatever the case may be. So can he go to jail for all the body oil they found in his house, y'all? God damn it! I'm just saying, y'all. Oh Lord have mercy! It's just so funny, Miss D. You should watch. You should watch short on P. Diddy because the way he broke the trial down, and it'd be yeah. I followed this lady, I forgot her name, because she was there all last week. I followed two ladies that was there in New York. But I'm gonna keep on it though. Paying for the adult workers and them coming across the state lines. Oh, got you, sis. Okay, I got that. Hmm. Oh wow. Wow. Yes, he can go to jail for that. Oh, okay. I don't know. See, y'all, I just like to have fun with shit. Like, I don't like all the commotion and stuff. Like, I don't like all that. That shit don't sit well with me. I just like to have fun, you know? And I just been like that all my life, y'all. I have, you know? But I'm definitely gonna, I'm definitely gonna keep up with the story. I ain't no goddamn all that goddamn baby oil. He ain't leave no baby oil in the store for no goddamn body if they wanted the goddamn baby oil. Now, goddamn. And she got her payment for that. Oh, so that's why she got that that 30 some $1,000, $1,000,000. Is that what that was for, Latte? Let me guess. Yes, those are two I follow. Yes, both of those was on the scene. So I follow them. Mm-hmm. You're right, Brittany. Wait a minute. Did they do a case today on him in court, y'all? Did anybody know? Because I know Friday they didn't, and I know yesterday they didn't. So did they go back? Did they go back in the court today? If anybody know? Because I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, OG. I didn't even know. Hold on, baby girl. Okay, what's going on, my love?
Hey, how are you, Queen? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Trying to
Good,
keep it
good.
going, you know?
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's been a minute since I've been up here, so I just wanted to come up and
Yeah, it
I
have. It have.
I see you guys talking about the Remy and Papoose thing and and the whole Diddy trial. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going
And you
on,
know
y'all.
what, Auntie, it is. And sometimes I don't know what to cover because I don't want nobody to come after me sometimes. So I try to watch what I cover because I don't take people well coming after me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to go in a dark place. So I try to watch what I cover. But sometimes I want to give my people what they want. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like, all right, I covered Papoose Friday. I lost subscribers for that. Like, damn, what the fuck they do? Like, what is this serious? Like, I can't take these
Wait,
people serious. Like,
are you saying you lost subscribers because you covered Remy and Papoose?
yes.
Why was it because were you like making choosing a side or something and people got upset and
I
and
don't
uh,
know if
and,
I
and
was trying
stuff?
to say like Friday when I cover it, I was like, I was putting okay. A lot of people were saying that Papoose and the girl and Brianna and them is different. All right. So I was trying to like say like some of the things that Remy is doing, it reminded me of a little bit of the girl, BB.
Oh, Brianna, yeah. Okay.
Right. So
Hmm.
I don't know, Auntie. I don't know, but I can't please everybody. I can't. What
You
I'm gonna
can't,
do?
and,
I
and
can't
this is the
please
thing.
everybody. But sometimes it does make me don't want to go live. Like it does get under my skin sometimes because I'm like, damn, like I don't like drama, so I don't like covering that shit on my channel. 'Cause I don't do drama, so I try to come out with different topics. And it's like every time I come out with a topic, I get attacked in my chat. Or I lose subscribers. Like what the fuck? Like what I don't know,
You
Auntie.
know
I don't
what?
know.
If people are unsubscribing because they may not agree, then they really not true subscribers because sometimes we're gonna disagree. And if we have to disagree to the fact where it's like, oh, I'm mad at you because you don't agree with what what how I feel or my opinion or my view, then to me that's not a true subscriber, right? We disagree all the time with family and friends, but we don't stop being family and friends. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you can have a disagreement or a different view and opinion on something as long as you having a conversation respectfully and you agreeing to disagree respectfully. It's
Right.
okay at the end of the day. You may feel like everything's on Remy. I may feel like everything's on Pap, and then there we go. We agree in those ways, and we can have the conversation as to why we voice and feel our opinion and view in that way. And but at the end of the day, if how you feel is how you feel, and how
Yeah.
I feel is how I feel, it's okay. I
Yeah.
don't get it,
I don't know.
because
Just
at
like
the
I
end
had a
of the
story
day,
today, like I ain't even want to play it. In a way, I'm glad that Open Book did come up here and we just got on the subject with the little Miss Shirley girl. Cause I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't know. I just
Well, people are agreeing to disagree on that aspect. Some people are saying they don't see anything wrong with what the little girl is doing, and the mama is making having the little girl do. And a lot of people are saying that they don't agree with it. That it's a little bit too far for them. It's a little bit too much. It's a little bit of exploitation. It's a little, you know what I mean? So you're not
right,
gonna be able to please everybody. And the thing about it is, if they gotta leave because they want to leave. Because if it's making you leave because we disagree or have different views or opinion on something, then I think that's very immature on that person part. And then they wasn't a true subscriber in the first place. I subscribe to
yeah,
people where I disagree with their views a lot. But it's about having the conversation, respecting another person's opinion and view, and moving on. At the end of the day, we don't know these people in real life. We're just having conversations. So what is affect? It's not affecting them and what they're doing, right?
right,
Like in real time, in real life. So I don't understand why people are taking it so personal. I know that the Diddy and the Cassie trial is very personal and it's divided people as well, especially men and women, because men think differently about this situation with Diddy and Cassie, and women think differently about it. And then some think the same. That's just how it is, y'all. We all think different things and have different opinion and views. And we can't be as mature adults and be like, okay, well, I don't see it that way. You see it that way. I don't. And it's all good,
right,
respectfully.
right, right.
At the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's no, it's crazy.
It is, it is, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Now
It's
I just heard, I don't know how true it is, but I just heard on another channel some guy was reporting that Remy Ma was found unconscious and rushed to the hospital. I don't know how true this is because I know a lot of fake news is out there, but I
right,
literally this
right.
guy was just reporting that.
I'm
I
gonna.
don't know what's going on.
Brittany, is you still in the chat, Brittany? Because I know.
And I do know that Cassie has been rushed to the hospital. She's in labor, so she's about to have the baby, and they were saying it's possible complications. So you guys, if that's true, say a prayer for Cassie.
Yes, Cassie is. Yes, then that's true. That one right there is
Okay.
true.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find out about the whole, Remy. Is it really true too? Because I only saw one content creator. He was a guy. He was,
Auntie,
that's
when you get off, you can send it to me, and I can cover it tomorrow. Brittany, if
okay.
you find a fit, send me something in my inbox. I don't know. I'm just not gonna think about what people say, Auntie. I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I do.
Right. I said, well, that's crazy unless, something seriously happened with Remy because she was just at the basketball game posting up and taking pictures with Fabulous. He posts them all on his Instagram. She looked happy. She's smiling from ear to ear. This is the thing and this is just my humble opinion. I'm just gonna give my little 2 cents, and you can agree or you can not agree. Um, so at the end of the day, this is just my assessment and what I feel. And then also what I've heard someone that once was a Papoose personal assistant who is on YouTube talking about the whole situation. And she said absolutely. She said that she is in school now to get her PhD in psychology. So she is good at analyzing and people, and she used to be Pap's assistant. She said Paps is a covert narcissist, and she said that Remy Ma is also a narcissist. So now you got two narcissists that are in this ugly separation slash divorce or whatever is going
Right, I
on.
heard that too. I heard that
Yeah,
too.
and they have triangulated Clarissa in it because that's what narcissists do. They triangulate people. So Clarissa is in the middle of it. She's being, triangulated possibly by Paps and possibly by Remy as well. Well, I could say Paps really because she's dating Paps now. So if Paps putting her in some type of way and she's finding where she have to, defend herself or clap back at Remy or whatever. But she
Right.
was on the Breakfast Club and she was like saying, well, I ain't got no dog in this fight. But she didn't steer clear. I don't know if
Yeah, because
Remy
she didn't
took
mention her
shots at her.
name. She did not mention
Didn't mention
Remy's
her
name.
name.
Remy just got upset
Remy
because
Exactly. Remy felt the way, and then she came and said something, and then there you go, right? And we all know that narcissistic people are very sensitive. They are very much
well,
triggered.
I'm definitely gonna do that. You know what I'm gonna do, Auntie? This story. Well, Brittany said if she sees something, she'll send it to me. Remy post on her Instagram story this morning when when was she supposed to be found found
Unconscious.
oh, I guess it was today. Was it today,
Yeah,
Auntie? Was it today?
yeah. They were saying today it's a guy that is live right now talking about Remy was found unconscious. She was rushed to the hospital, and I don't know. It's probably fake news because he was the only one that I know that was reporting on it. So it's probably fake news. I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah,
but I
you're
know
right, because you can't believe everything. I mean, you like Open Book just said, we can react to it, but do we really know? You know what I'm saying?
exactly, and he probably put that in his title for clickbait, just for people to start clickbaiting, listening to him and
April says
everything.
she think it's fake.
Yeah, I think it's fake too. I think it's fake as well. So yeah, and it's a lot of that going on, but it's true about Cassie though. She is on rush to the hospital in labor, so we say a prayer that everything goes smoothly with her pregnancy. We don't wish no ill will on her
Right,
delivery of her
absolutely.
bundle of joy, because babies are innocent. They have nothing to do with nothing that's going on when
Thank
they
you
come
so
into
much
the
for
world.
saying that.
So
Thank you. That's how I
yeah.
feel. I don't like when people don't mess with the babies now. Leave the
Yep,
babies
leave the
alone.
babies out of
Yeah, I
it.
always say that.
But you see, messy as this thing is with Remy and Paps, they now everybody's getting involved. Papoose sister done drag Remy.
Oh, did
Now
you
they got
see that Papu daughter went in there and dragged Remy too? The
yeah,
daughter?
Yeah, that's what I meant. The daughter drag and listen. But this is what happens when toxic family and narcissistic family members triangulate other people into
Hmm.
their mess. This is the
Yeah.
end result, and I'm honestly believe that both of them are narcissists. I really do believe they both are. I
And you know
do.
what? I don't
It's
know. I was
covert,
looking
and
at a
I
guy
believe
video.
Remy is overt. I do.
Hmm.
So that's just a train wreck waiting to happen. That's all.
I'm
That
gonna
it
tell
was.
you this, Ozzy. I think, and this is just my opinion.
Mhm.
I think what's her name? The girl that's dating Papu.
Clarissa.
Okay, I think I love her. I ain't gonna lie. I like her.
Clarissa.
Yeah, she's very successful.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah.
just don't want her to get too involved until her career get
What
involved in this. And
What you
you
mean?
know,
Get too involved with Paps?
right. Because sometimes we can be blindsided with things
Hmm.
because we really love a man and not listen to what the other woman is saying because we
Hmm.
with them now, right? And the
Exactly.
devil can blindside us. So that's what
Exactly.
I'm saying. I don't want her to be so blindsided until some of the things that Remy is saying, she don't take heed to some of the things. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Exactly, because Remy said on her live, she'll see. And when a woman say that, a lot of times they not saying that out of jealousy. They're saying that out of experience, right? Just like when Remy said when she got out of jail, how she was fighting all with the Pap's baby mama
And
and
SC says she don't know them. Girl, follow the story. It's crazy. Follow the story. Anybody you know covering the story, SC, only thing you got to do is subscribe to them, baby. Follow the story. Because we're going to talk about it all week. And I'm going to play some
oh,
videos on it.
okay, so yeah, so like Remy was saying, she'll see. Like I said, women say that it some to warn women, it don't be all the time out of jealousy, it be out of their experience with that man, right?
Right.
And then Remy also said that when she got out of prison, how she was fighting the baby mama, Papoose, the kid's mother, and because Papoose was messing around with her while Remy was locked up, right? And so she said, I know that woman. She said, I know that woman was telling me the truth. This is what Remy said. She said,
Hmm.
I was just in my feelings and
I
I
remember
didn't
that.
listen. He said, I know she was telling me the truth. So again, but when women get caught up, like you saying, with men like that, and I think honestly, it's too late because Clarissa done
I
already
think she's
inserted
very deeply in
herself.
love with him.
She done already
She
inserted
said that's
herself.
right. It may backfire. She said, "I agree with you, D. Pap and Remy are still in love with each other." Yes. And why did he just file for divorce? Because Remy came out and said sign the papers. Why he didn't do that? That's a question I have. Why he been didn't do this?
Well, they both was, yeah. Well, Pap was making an excuse why he didn't do it, and Remy was making an excuse. So they both making excuses, right? And at the end of the day, something was keeping them from moving forward. Because if you really done with somebody and it's over, you want it to be over. Now Remy said she been had the attorneys file the paper or work because she was done. But she was saying it was Paps that was holding it up. Paps was saying something else. So, at the end of the day, this is the thing. Clarissa is the collateral damage, and she's falling in head first. She's inserted herself, and yes, she definitely needs to be careful because every new woman think that they gonna be the woman that's gonna be different. Every new woman think that, and we know that. And if Papoose genuinely is a narcissist, she will find out. She gonna f around and
Oh,
find out.
absolutely. And she gonna
Gonna f
find out right.
around and find out. Okay,
She
so
gonna find out before she know it.
but she's gonna have to find out by trial and error the same way Remy did and the baby mamas did and everybody else did. And it's the same even for Remy. Because if Remy is the narcissist that she is, her dude gonna find out. That's just how life goes, right? Because at the end of the day, Clarissa is not finna pull back. She done already made a post on her Instagram saying, sign the papers, Remy, and all this and that. So you inserted yourself in a situation where, number one, her onus is to Papoose. So she should just worry about what Papoose is doing, not what
Right.
Remy is doing. But now she's inserted herself in that in such a way where she's telling Remy just sign the papers as it's to say so we can get on with our lives. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting
Oh
to
yeah,
see.
Auntie Hudson. I know what you were saying. I agree. It could backfire her. It could definitely backfire her, and then she gonna be made to look stupid in the media. You understand what I'm saying? Because Remy saying that now. I don't know if it's true, but she's saying he ain't really got the money like he got it, and this and that, and we don't know. We just got to sit
He
back and
probably
let all this shit play out.
he probably don't because he had a really bad gambling habit. So I'm sure he lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? So Remy came out and said that he admitted it on his live that he had a gambling problem. But he's getting opportunities. Working with Clarissa now. I guess he's part of her management team, not
Yes,
her
he is.
manager, but a part of her managing
Management
team.
thing.
Patrice
Yeah.
is good at creating opportunities. He was there and created a lot of opportunities for Ram, right? He said he wrote a lot of Ram stuff. So we'll see what happened with that. But the thing is, yes, Clarissa is gonna definitely have to, be careful and she should just take her time
I
and
think right
enjoy.
now, Auntie, she shouldn't have no children by him.
Oh yeah.
Don't move on that. Don't move on no marriage. Don't move on no engagement.
But
Don't
check
move
this.
on any of that because at
But
this
check
point,
this. We don't know
he's
how
not even
Clarissa moves.
divorced.
We don't know how she moved. We got to watch how she moved. We don't know,
Right.
she may be a narcissist too. So he might have just gotten in bed with another narcissist because usually they attract each other sometimes.
Yeah.
And Remy is, I'm not saying she is, But
No. I know you're not saying it, but we
what
know
I'm saying
how
is
it works.
that
We know
we
how those
know
people
how a lot of those people are highly successful people that are in these industries tend to be highly narcissistic. So now we got to watch how that relationship is probably going to be all lovey-dovey probably for a while. And if and I wish them well. Don't get me wrong. But Remy is saying she'll see. And when a woman say that, she's not saying that necessarily because she's jealous. She's saying that because of her experience. Not to say that Clarissa's experience is going to be the same as Remy's.
right.
But I just believe that both of them, Remy and Pap, are both narcissists. They both toxic, and this is a mess. And we're gonna see how long this play out and drag out. If they done finalize the divorce, from what I'm hearing, then let Papoose move on, let Remy move on, and hopefully this will quiet down soon. Because all it is just a mess that they're putting their business out. Their daughter is gonna one day see this stuff all on the public platform. See, that's the thing about narcissistic parents. They don't give a crap. They all in it for their feelings. Now they're not even they're using the children and saying, "Oh, you talked about my children. And, oh, I'm a good mother." Like y'all don't care like that. Let's be real. Y'all don't care like that
Right.
about like that. Because if you did, you wouldn't be all on social media blasting each other and dragging each other and being messy like you being, because you would think about your children. So they can both miss me with that one. They don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Mm.
this is the culture, and this is what a lot of this younger generation does when they are famous and when they on social media. They come to social media. Why in the heck ain't y'all in some therapist office somewhere sitting down going through your problems? And just because somebody saying something about you and out you doesn't necessarily mean you have to bite. Remy
Right.
was talking about how quiet she was. If you really talk about moving in silence, ain't now one of y'all moving in silence, Remy and Pap. Y'all out here, both of y'all being messy as fuck. And it doesn't matter to me whose sides people on. Because at the end of the day, both of them being messy as F.
Right. Right.
And both of them is not thinking that that little girl that they share has got to one day look at this mess and be like, Lord have mercy. She got to go to school and face, schoolmates or classmates or something that may be teasing her about this stuff. You never know. Kids are very cruel and mean in the school.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They
So
definitely are.
so she has to deal with that one day. And from what they saying, that baby taking strays for no reason. The baby taking strays. So are they genuinely really thinking about they baby together? No, because they both narcissists, and narcissists don't think about their kids in that way. Narcissists think about their kid in selfish ways and how they can use their kids as pawns, and both of them are doing just that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
they're not being mature about it. Neither one of them are being very mature about it.
Nope, not at all. I just hope she just realized, don't get so invested in him right now. Not telling you to stop dating him, but let's realize one thing. Okay, you did date him while he was a married man. Okay, and let me just
Well,
say
that's
this,
not
because
what she
I
said.
want to
She
make it
said they
clear.
met after. She said
Yeah,
they
I
met
want to. Yeah,
after. Yeah, that's what
yeah, I
she
want to
said.
make it clear. I don't want to. I don't want, because some people might be like, "Oh well, like Brianna did. When she dated, that boy 3 months after Robert." Okay, I don't think Carissa. I don't think she dated him right after they separated. I think it was as time went on, she did start dating him. But I think at the time, if I'm not mistaken, that's when he, didn't want the marriage anymore. But I think I would kept that behind the scenes.
Well, again, it goes back to both of my messy people, and they wasn't.
What's going on, boo?
I mean, Remy wasn't keeping her affair with that guy behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay,
it,
I agree. I gotta agree with that, because she did came out, and started messing with the man. She made it public herself that she was messing with the man. She also was messing with the man She got an apartment with the man 45 minutes away from her house that she was living in with her husband, and she was going down the street sleeping with the man. So, she got upset when Papoose became public with Carissa. Why would you get upset when he come public with Carissa when you was sleeping with this man that lived 45 minutes away from you down the street, and you was leaving the baby home with your husband while you was doing that, but you wanted him to be silent about Carissa? So I understand. I get it.
Right. So if that's true, then Remy was messy as F, right? That was all the way foul. He was foul as F at the end of the day. If this is true, because they both saying what the other
Oh
person.
yeah, you right, Brittany. She did. She was. Remember that, OG? That
Yeah.
Remy was the first one put it out about Papoose and Carissa. Remember? When she
No,
got an
no.
argument, when she got an argument with Papoose, she came live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. I don't know.
Or
I
she
don't
won a
know.
show. Which one
I
was
don't
it,
know who
Brittany?
went. I don't know who went live first or whatever. You know what I mean? As far as brought the other person, I remember hearing about Remy Ma having an affair before Papoose and Clarissa. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, because remember, no, this is what happened. One night, Carissa Shields was on the phone with Papoose. Is that right, Brittany? And Papoose went to sleep with Carissa Shields on the phone.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So was this before Remy situation happened with the
No,
rapper guy?
she was messing with that man at the time. So
Okay,
she
yeah,
got upset and then she put it out there. But she was already messing with that guy.
right. I'm just saying. I remember publicly the situation coming out about Rim first, then this Papoose and Clarissa thing. I'm saying what I recall happening first in on out in social media, right? That's the first thing I heard was about Rim and that dude. Then after the fact, I heard about Paps and Clarissa. So I'm saying
Yeah.
I think the Rim affair was out first, if I'm not mistaken. Publicly,
Yeah,
I
I
mean.
can't even remember. I do remember she made a post, Remy, saying that Papoose fell asleep on the phone with Carissa. Remy,
Ah,
Remy made that. I can't remember what happened first. God damn it, been a while, but yeah. Uh-huh.
okay. Okay.
No,
Okay.
Remy went to sleep with the old dude on the phone.
Hmm.
Yeah, she did.
Okay. Well, there you have it. I mean, I don't follow either one of them.
You
I
said
don't
that.
follow either one of them. I just know that,
No,
I
I just got
remember.
the phone so we can keep up with the story.
I know, but I just remember the news breaking about Remy having an affair, and it came out and everybody was talking about it. And so that's when I thought it was first in that sense. But
Yeah,
she
because
could
it has
have.
been going on for quite some time. So I really can't remember the whole story, but I do remember when she fell asleep on the phone with him. I remember that. And Miss Lewis and Brittany is right. I definitely do remember that. And I remember when she posted that shit.
Oh, okay. Well, there you have it.
I was
The,
just
mo- you
about
know,
to say that, D. I think she was mad that her business was out there. So when she found out that night, she wanted to put Papoose out there. Yes, exactly. Yes, she was already messing with the man because Papoose said she been messing with him quite some time.
okay, so again, I think that goes both to their personalities, right? Remy is more out there. She's more overt. Papoose was doing his low key. He's more covert. So now I think that they end up busting each other out. Because I do think that Paps is covert. I think the way he move is real slick and real low
And
key, and
smooth,
you know
yeah.
what I mean. Yeah, that's how coverts are. Coverts are that way, and he do seem like he is that way. You know what I mean? And to me, he's playing 100% victim now, and I really just don't think he is just only a victim. I think he is also guilty of some stuff in their marriage too. So you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I'm just saying both of them in my opinion, are equally being messy right now, are equally being toxic, are equally being the drama king and drama queen, of social media right now, with airing out they nasty, separation and divorce. And this is what happened a lot of times when you get narcissistic parents. It is all about them and their feelings. They are saying the children and using the children, but they are not really concerned and caring about the children right now. That's my opinion on that. That's all I
No,
want to say.
I mean, I definitely agree with you. And, I just, I don't want to see her take a fall. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want
Her
her to
who?
be
Say
blindsided.
her. Who are you talking about, Clarissa?
Yes. She got so much going for herself. I don't want, listen, now, I don't know if y'all seen this, but this is the latest news over the weekend, right? She invited Nicki Minaj to her fight coming up
Yes,
July the
yes.
6th.
Again,
And she
again. That's
invited, now you know why she invited her, right? She
because
invited Nicki
he
Minaj because
being
Nicki Minaj don't
messy.
like Remy.
Being messy and petty. Again, that's why I say watch how she's moving. She may be just as toxic as Paps and Remy. That's what I'm saying to you. Pay attention to how she's moving too. Because honestly, they were still a married couple. She should have fell back, let them handle their business. Her responsibility was to make sure Pap is taking care of his business quietly. So for you to insert yourself, right? As the other woman, that is between them two to resolve. She's now inserted herself and now she's taking these pot shots, right, at Rim by inviting Nicki Minaj, who she already know don't get along. She's being messy and toxic too. So my question is, keep watching how she move. Because if she's just as toxic as them, then there you go. There's the triangulation. They all
Brittany
three toxic.
said, I peeped that, did. Yes, she did. She
She sure
invited her to
did.
that. And baby, I need to watch that fight. I'm going to say if my son can order me that fight, I'm going to watch that fight live. Wait, who is she fighting, y'all, this time?
I don't know who she fighting, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go back down. I'll be listening, Queen. I just want to come up and get
But
my little
auntie, still
piece of something.
follow much as you can. Follow much as you
I
can.
am. I am. All right. Take care now.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.
So yeah, y'all gonna follow this story. I already know if Brittany sees stuff, she gonna definitely let me know on the story because I have a video I'm gonna let y'all watch here tomorrow of this guy had his input in on both of them. You know what I'm saying? He had an input on both of them. So I didn't do it today because we got off schedule talking about Miss Shirley. So I'm definitely gonna do that one tomorrow. But I just don't want the Deborah to blindside her and she fall and stuff, but she's doing very good. And sometimes the devil can blindside us. I don't know the woman's name. I know it's a white lady that she's fighting. Oh, really? Well, send me a picture of her. Shit. I need to see. I need to see. I mean, because sometimes, man, we can like a man so much when that ex say stuff, we'll get a tendency to not believe her. We'll start saying in our minds, oh, she's jealous, she's hateful, she's this, she's that. But I always say, don't let the devil blindside you so much until you hate a person so much and so bad until when this person says something, you don't believe nothing this person say. Don't do that. Please don't ever let the devil get you to that. Because some people get to that point. They dislike somebody so bad and dislike them and hate them until when they do say something, they don't believe anything. Okay? And that person may be evil, mean, spiteful, devilish, all of that. As my mama would say, you devilish. You know what I'm saying? But the person could have some true facts of certain things they saying. Right? But you dislike this person so much until you don't believe this person. And that's not good. And that's what the devil wants us to do. But I never want the devil to blindside me. I'm not saying I agree with you, but I will listen to what you have to say. Because something can come out of that. Something can come out of that. You just don't know. Because sometimes a person can pretend and portray to be something that they're not. Because they know how to put that mask on. You know what I'm saying? To get everybody to love them, like them, be on their side, and all that shit. And you don't want to be like that. Please, y'all, don't ever get to that point. Don't. Don't let nobody get you to that point. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want the devil to blindside Carissa until she can't really see the things that Remy is saying. Because I did hear Remy say on one of her videos the other day, I think it was last week, she said she actually feels sorry for Carissa. She said, oh my God, I really feel sorry for her. Meaning I feel sorry for her, she may be saying, because you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Now, I'm just saying what I'm thinking she's meaning by this. You know what I'm saying? So we just don't know. Because everything don't have to be a jealous thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it does be, but not all the time. And then sometimes you can be like, damn, I wish I'd have listened to such and such. I don't like her, you know what I'm saying? But I wish I could have listened to her. I wish I'd have took heed to what he said, to what she said. But sometimes it be too late. So, yeah. You know, you don't want, your name all out here in these social media streets, thinking Papoose was the one for you. And I wish y'all the best. I mean, I wish y'all the best. I really do. I wish both of them the best. But always keep in mind, and I hope she's thinking like this too, because what a man do to a woman, he may eventually do it to you. He might not do it right then because he still have his mask on, so he still have to portray to be that person. He have to be the best person he can be. He don't want people to, he don't want that mask to come off, because he don't want people to see, oh yeah, he is that person she say he was. You know what I'm saying? So he got to try to keep that high level of standards. So, I wish she just sat back, take it easy, and just see things for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he lived with her. I don't know none of that. I know Remy said he homeless and he find women with apartments and houses and all that shit. I don't know, y'all. I don't really know, but we will see. We will see. Yeah, we'll see. So, um, yeah, we'll really see what's really going on with the story. So I'm going to get up off of here, y'all. I appreciate everybody that joined me today, talking about all kinds of stuff. I appreciate y'all, that rock out with me. I definitely do appreciate y'all so much. I really do. And if you'd like to support me, you can send me a coffee. I think my coffee link is in here somewhere. But I love all you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Brittany, don't forget, whatever you see, send it to me. Send it to me, because I will cover it. I definitely will cover it. I don't got no problem of covering the story. Just send it to me so I can watch it. Because I always, when people send me stuff, I like to watch it first. Sometimes I like to dissect stuff, and then I'll come out and ask y'all, how y'all feel about it and stuff like that. Thank you, SC. You do the same, baby, and I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate your support. So, yeah, I'm going to keep up with the Miss Shirley story, too. I want to keep up with that, also. I don't know if she got a YouTube channel or not. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just know she got TikTok, and I don't have TikTok. She have Instagram. I follow her on Instagram, and I follow her on Facebook. So I'm not really sure if Miss Shirley mother has a YouTube channel. I'm not sure of that. I gotta find out. Because mostly all content creators, they be having all platforms, but I'm not sure. Thank you, Auntie. And you do the same. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yep. I'm going to jump off, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. I will see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Okay? And I'm going to leave my coffee link in the description when I get off. If anybody would like to donate to my channel, I would appreciate it. I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And thank everybody for coming in. And the story that I had to share today, y'all, with this guy talking about Remy and Papoose, I'm gonna do it tomorrow because we got on Miss Shirley, y'all. And we started talking about that, so we'll talk about this other one tomorrow. But if y'all see something about Miss Shirley, if I miss anything, inbox me and send me it, and we can still talk about that too. And I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love.